Let's do it, y'all. Here we go, y'all. Here we go, y'all. Another Friday Night Knicks. Let's get to it. And I'm here to crash the party, y'all. We got a major alert going on. We got a lot of people down and out on the season already. It is too early for that, y'all. It is too early. I'm here to report all of you who are down on the Knicks already. It is 4 games into the season. Tonight marks the 5th game, the 1st in November. Happy Halloween, by the way, to all of y'all. We're here to celebrate the Knicks. So what I don't need from all of y'all is to come to the stream, hanging out in chat, bringing the room down, talking about some nonsense. We don't need all of that. Tonight we're keeping it positive because we're playing the lowly Detroit Pistons, but hold on. Maybe not the lowly Detroit Pistons of last season because they've been feisty this year to start the year. They've been pretty feisty. They've been pretty good. And now I've always been high on the Pistons. I really like the Pistons. But they are the Pistons. They are still young. They're still, 1-4, I believe? 1-3, 1-4. They only got 1 win on the season, which was their last game. But they did take the Boston Celtics down to the end, which you cannot say the same about our Knicks. They're feisty. It's not going to be an easy game. I expect this to be a close game. But I will say, I do expect Karl-Anthony Towns to continue his dominant run because you got Jalen Duren and Isaiah Stewart down in the front court. They can't guard this man. He just took Bam Adebayo, who's a consensus all-NBA level defender, one of the best defenders in the NBA, and he just took him to school to 44. 17 for 25 from the field. And let me tell y'all something. Karl-Anthony Towns is not going to be afraid to go at Jalen Duren and Isaiah Stewart. Now, they're going to muscle him up. They're strong down there. They're real strong down there. But we are not afraid of them. We're not afraid of them. Not to mention that Jalen Brunson hasn't had a very good start to the season. Hasn't really had a strong performance one way or the other in any of the first 4 games of the season. So I'm expecting him to come out tonight, especially against the Detroit team that has been very, very bad on their perimeter defense. Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, 2 of their premier perimeter players, not known for their defense, right? So the guards that Detroit has played this year have gone off. And we're talking about the Peyton Pritchards of the world. I believe they played Philly, Maxies, all that. I mean, Halliburton had a terrible game against them, but Halliburton has just been booty all season long. That just may be who he is. So I'm expecting Jalen Brunson to have a fantastic game today is my point. I'm expecting Karl-Anthony Towns coming off the 44-point game. I'm expecting 30 to 35 from JB. That's what I'm expecting from Brunson tonight. Hopefully we can get it. Who we got in the chat tonight? Kelvin Braswell. What's up, Kelvin? What's poppin', my guy? Susan, of course. MBM. Mark. What's up, MBM? What's poppin', Mark? Decade, of course. What's up, Decade? Eamon Owis. What's up, Eamon? Raymond Vasquez. What's up, Raymond? Big Taz. Keanu Bryant. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Let's get to it. I'm feeling great about tonight. Mark said, is that a Bee-Boo minion helmet? Yes, I have kids. It is. I did make it myself, I will say. I cut it out, bought the siren, threw the siren in there, glued it all up. I did make it myself, I will say. I tried online to buy one. I just couldn't find it. I just couldn't find one online that I liked. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just get the 2 pieces, cut the circle out, stick the siren through, and then we're good. That's how you end up with this. Cat is playing. Yes, he came in. That's a good point. Karl Anthony Towns did come in questionable tonight with the wrist injury, sprained wrist, I believe is what they called it. And I didn't see the, I don't know about you guys, I didn't see the play in which he got injured in, but he's playing tonight and he's ready to go. So, Knicks fan, what's up, Knicks fan? Score predictions: New York 118, Detroit 89. That's a good point for me to bring up that while Detroit has been very close in majority of their games, actually in all of their games so far this year, they haven't really gotten blown out. I will put out credence that like tonight might be their first blowout of the season. I don't know what they do against this Knicks team. They're not a great defensive team. They do play hard. They do play hard. You got to you got to tip your cap to them. They play hard as hell. They're a young team. They're full of energy. They're going to be ready to go. But I will say New York's got a ton of firepower. And if everybody's healthy, everybody's playing, which it seems like it is, Towns is playing, Hart is playing, then I expect these guys to go off. I also expect Deuce McBride off the bench to hoop too. Maybe it might be a Deuce McBride game, 20-plus points for Deuce. Those are the two guys I would watch out for, is McBride and Brunson. I think we're just going to get a ton of perimeter points tonight. I really, really do. Susan brought up Embiid. Yeah, if you guys don't know what's going on with Joel Embiid, he's still not ready to play, and the 76ers did get fined $100K for not disclosing his injury properly and trying to pass it off as like health management or whatever, not that he's actually injured. So they got fined for that. Big Taz, what's up, Big Taz? HRM, great, what's up, HRM? Board's going to be the key. Yes, that's another great point, HRM, because Detroit is a really good rebounding team. They're huge. They're huge. Across the board, they're pretty big. I mean, Jaden Ivins, their smallest guard, plays mostly as the two, and he's about 6'4", about Josh Hart height. But Cade Cunningham's huge, about 6'7". And then everyone else across the board. Fontecchio's big. And then obviously we know Duran and Stewart and all the guys that they have. Tobias Harris is going to be out there. He's big. So the board work is going to be extremely important tonight. Detroit's a good rebounding team, and the Knicks are going to have to come ready to go. I mean, I'm looking at Jericho Sims. If Tibbs is going to go Jericho Sims off the bench again, which I expect him to because that's what he went with in the Miami game, then I need Jericho Sims to come through because if he doesn't perform well enough, Isaiah Stewart will embarrass him. He will pound the paint. He will make it very difficult for Jericho Sims to be on the court. Tom Thibodeau may have to go the Ariel Hogporty route today. I'm rooting for Sims to do well. Hopefully everything works out. I don't want to be too negative on Sims. Big Taz, yes sir. We're at work today. Right? It's a hard hat game. You gotta show up with the hard hat ready to go because it's gonna get real messy out there. Detroit's gonna muck it up. Right? When you're a bad team on the rise, we know this. We were Knicks fans. We were at one point we're a team on the rise. Now we've arrived. But when you're a team on the rise trying to get there, your best way to beat teams that have more talent than you and are better than you is to muck the game up as much as possible. That's defensively, make them uncomfortable, crash the boards, generate as many possessions for yourself as you can. It's not going to be a pretty night, especially considering that the Knicks have also been trying to gel, and their offense and their defense hasn't been pretty most times. So, with every game, you get more reps, and it's looked better and better as the games have gone on. Hopefully tonight is a night where it's like, okay, Detroit, they're nice, they're fun, they're working hard, but they're not on our level. Hopefully it's a night like that versus a night where it's going to be like, oh, Detroit, like they really gave us a tough time. But either way, the Knicks got to come out with a win today. The schedule does not get any easier, so picking up a win against a lowly Detroit team that is going to be vying for a play-in game maybe later in the season, like don't rack up the losses against teams like this early in the season when we got bigger fish to fry. We got bigger fish to fry. Mark reminding people hit the like and subscribe. Appreciate you, Mark. Yes, you're in the stream right now and you have yet hit the like button. Please go ahead, hit that like button right before the game starts. It really helps boost the stream and the algorithm. Spreads it out to more people, a signal boosted, and the more people we have in stream, the more people we have in chat, and the more people we have in chat, the more fun we get to have. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. We do every Knicks game of every season, as well as a handful of other games as the season goes on. We'll get there. Same starting five for the Knicks. You got Cunningham, Ivy, Hardaway Jr., once a Knick, always a Knick, Tim Hardaway, with Tobias Harris and Jalen Duren. Shot Collins, what's up, Shot Collins? He said, I like the outfit. Appreciate you, appreciate it. This is my official inspector outfit, right? I'm here to inspect it. I'm here to inspect the chat, inspect the vibes, make sure everything's going in the right direction. Make sure we're all feeling good today. Let's get one. Let's get one. Out here in Detroit. HRM, appreciate you, big dog. Let's not spoil the chat with the game. I'm going to be behind with the stream because that's how it goes, right? You guys are going to be watching the stream of me watching the stream of the game. So I'm going to be a bit behind as Detroit wins the tip, like you said. But here we go. We're off. Cunningham has it up top. Bridges is going to get the assignment for Cunningham here today. Coming to his right off a Duren go screen. Now kicks it over to Hardaway Jr. Catch and shoot. Brunson with the tip, but it finds its way back to Cunningham. Pulling it back out. We got a super chat. Appreciate you. We'll get to it in a second. Cunningham draws two. Kicks it over to Hardaway for a three. Can't get it to go. Towns with a good rebound. Bridges cross court to Brunson. Hit Bridges cutting across the lane, and Bridges with a little baseline pull-up jumper in the middle range. That's one way to get it started. Susan with a $10 super chat. Appreciate you, Susan. Appreciate you. Ivy has it up top, gets it over to Duren. Duren hands it off to Ivy. Now leaves it back off to Duren, kicks it out. Hardaway Jr. open in the corner for a three over Anunoby. Can't get it to go. I like Tim Hardaway shooting threes. That's just me, though. I've never, we saw it for years. Never been a believer in that jump shot with any consistency. Towns has it up top, pump fakes, doesn't want to force the three yet. Gets it out to Brunson. Brunson has it up top. Cunningham trying to chase him. Cross court to Josh Hart. Hands it off to Anunoby on the left wing. Anunoby coming down the lane, now leaves it off to Towns, going up, takes the contact, finishes through the contact. No foul call, good defense from Detroit, but better finish and better offense from our New York Knicks. Ivy has it up top, hands it off to Hardaway, into Duren. Duren in the high post, attacking Towns off the bounce, flips it up with the right hand. Ooh, tough finish from Jalen Duren, got it high off glass. Nice English on it. Got it to go down. Brunson bringing it down now. I haven't even been keeping up with the score, my bad, y'all. It is 4-2, 10:20 to go. Bridges has it up top, being guarded by Cunningham on the switch. They get it into Towns. Towns hit Brunson, come back door, going down the lane. And one for JB. It's too easy out there. It's too easy out there. Let's get to it. Let's get to the basket. Beautiful pass from Karl Anthony Towns. Great cut from Brunson, but beautiful pass from Towns. He got it out by the three-point line. He just said, whoop, threw it over his head. Shirley, what's up, Shirley? I got you, Shirley. I got you. Yeah, I was messing up early on. My bad, my bad. Also got to stop the timer. We're about 10 minutes to go. Brunson misses a free throw. JB, we got to hit our free throws, JB. I can't have you hanging around 80%. We got to get up to like 85 to 90. We got to be in that sweet spot. Missed that first one. Ivy back up top to Cunningham, being guarded by Bridges. Crosses over to his left, driving it down, stops. Josh Hart pokes it out of his hands. Cunningham picks it up. He's going to keep it, but the combination of Brunson and, Brunson with the alley-oop to Anunoby in transition. Oh, we're getting this started today. And timeout for Detroit. We are getting it started today. I just wanted to point out how the Knicks caused that turnover. Bridges guarding Cunningham. He comes over to Josh Hart's side, coming to his left hand. Josh Hart stunts out, picks him up. Bridges is like, okay, you got him. Let me switch over to your man so nobody's open. See, that's the communication right there that they gonna learn as the season goes on. That was great. It was a great example of the communication working there. So now Josh Hart's guarding Cunningham, and he's like, all right, going left didn't work because he got Bridges over there now. Let me go to my right hand because I am the star of the team. I got to make something happen. He's going to his right hand, and you know who's waiting to him as he's going to his right? OG Anunoby. And he's like, I can't go that way. And the next thing you know, ball's loose. It's a turnover. Bridges picks it up, and we're out and running. And then Brunson throws a beautiful lob pass from like the three-point line as Josh Hart, and Anunoby are out and running for a lob to OG. I'm telling y'all. We're cooking. I hope it's one of these nights where We just put the clamps on him. I like what I'm seeing from Josh Hart, Bridges, and Anunoby out on the perimeter. The defense is cooking. They only got 2 points so far. Now, it is Detroit, and it is early in the game, but I like what I see already. I love what I see already, actually. Defense leading the offense. Also, the audacity of Jalen Brunson to throw that lob to Anunoby. Every other guy on the team, I'd be like, yeah, he just threw a lob. That's a great pass from JB. But to Anunoby, now I love Anunoby, but I'm not really trying to stretch out Anunoby. Be like, Anunoby, go get it. I'm going to throw the lob up there. You got to go get it. Just because of the injury history of OG. But I love that he threw it, and I love that OG went up and got it. We are cooking with oil, y'all. What do we got over here? It really is a party. It really is a party. Tonight might be a fun, easy night. And that's what I'm hoping for. We got a little bit of an earlier start at 7 o'clock rather than 7:30. So I'm hoping it's a fun early night. We could all chill, have a good time, celebrate. That'd be 2 wins in a row. And then hopefully all the vibes dissipate, all the negative vibes dissipate, and we can get back to propping up our team. Causing an early timeout is always a good feeling. It's always a good feeling. That means your team is hooping. All right, coming back out, Detroit's going to have the ball, obviously, off the timeout. I can't believe OG, they just showed the replay. I can't believe OG went up and got that one. He barely touched the rim. Like, he kind of had to just guide the ball in. All right, here we go. Harris gets it into Duren. Duren fakes the handoff. Good denial defense from the Knicks. Back up top to Harris. He's got a reset. Coming to his left off the Duren screen. Anunoby chasing. Came from behind with the contest, but Tobias Harris knocks down the pull-up jumper anyway. They're looking for Tobias Harris to be a veteran, steady presence. And for the most part, he's been that. Josh Hart has it up top, gets it over to Towns. Towns coming to his left, hands it off to JB. He's got some space. JB, hesitation move. Thought about the three, crosses over, spins to his left, down the lane, flips it up, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Cunningham has it. Hit ahead to Tim Hardaway Jr. He's got a runway going down. Tried to leave it off for Duren. Bad pass. Here comes JB coming the other way. JB has it up top, over to Bridges. Catches, fires from three, no hesitation. Ooh, if that would have went down, I would have popped off a little bit just for the start. Because they're hooping right now. Here comes Cunningham, has it up top. Inside pass to Harris, being guarded by Bridges. He's got the strength advantage. Turned it over. He tried to turn into the middle of the lane, and he turned it over. The hands, pocket pass to Josh Hart. Bridges with the, nonchalant bounce pass to Josh Hart as he was cutting along the baseline for the easy dunk and transition. Love it. Love it. Big Rud, what's up, Big Rud? Also on the Twitch side, Big Rud. Appreciate you, big dog. Cunningham gets it over to Ivy, cutting down the lane, stops, leans in, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Towns rips the rebound away from him, too. Here comes Josh Hart pushing the other way. It's 10-4 already. And Anunoby going to line up a three, and he splashes it, baby. He splashes it. The Knicks are off and running. Detroit, let's end this one early, y'all. It's a 9-point game already, 13-4, 8 minutes to go. Cunningham on the right wing, up top to Harris, being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his right off the Duren screen. Now coming down the lane, step back, fall away, foul line, jumper over, OG gets it to go. Smooth-looking jump shot from Tobias Harris. We know about Tobias Harris. We sent his ass home in the playoffs last year when he was with Philly. But he got some new life here in Detroit. Hasn't been a great start for him, but we know what he could do. He's a professional bucket getter. Bridges over to Anunoby again, coming to his left off the screen, feeds Towns, cutting to the basket, goes up through the contact, can't get it to go, but a blocking foul on Ivy. That's who it was. We got a follower? Where was that at? Baby Beam D8 Love. Appreciate you, big dog. Thank you for the follow, my man. Jonathan Martinez said, chill, don't jinx it. I mean, come on. We good. We're good. It's, Detroit's not going to go away quietly. They're going to make it difficult. But we're hoping that it's a nice, easy game today. And so far, it's been pretty easy. No one for Detroit's really going off. Tobias Harris being the veteran that he is. Towns didn't miss a free throw. He did knock down the second one. Thank you, Towns. We'll take it. Also didn't stop the timer, but it'll catch up. 7:30 to go here in the first quarter. 14-6. JB Bickerstaff coaching the Detroit team. We know we love beating up on JB Bickerstaff teams. He knows about us. Brunson chasing Hardaway. Great defense from Brunson. Hardaway struggling with his dribble. Gets it over to Duren. Duren up top. Cross-court pass. Anunoby saw it. Picked up the steal. He's going all the way. He's got Cunningham to go through. Goes right through his chest. Lays it up and in with the left hand. He's too big. He's too strong. You better get him early. Don't let him get it full head of the steam to the basket. Knicks up by 10. 16-6. 7 minutes to go. Cunningham coming to his left. Snaking it back to his right hand off the screen. Kicks it up top to Malik Beasley, but the high floater over Towns gets it to go. Josh Hart holding the ankle. That's not what you want to see. Not what you want to see at all. He is on the floor holding the ankle. Now he's up and he's limping. He might be done for the game. Looks like maybe he rolled it. I would take him out. Oh, and Bridges cutting across the lane, pump fake for the mid-range, and then hit Brunson come back door. The backdoor cuts today are on point. And this is what I thought would happen. Cunningham with the lob to Duren, can't get it to go. No foul call. Josh Hart bringing it down in transition. It looked like he just rolled his ankle, but now he's off and moving. Towns going down the lane, puts up the floater off some contact. He's looking for the foul, didn't get it to go. Didn't get the call either. Cunningham bringing it down. Over to Harris on the left wing for three. Comes up short. Towns with the rebound. We're coming the other way. Brunson has it up top. OG's looking for it. He wants the ball in the middle of the lane. He's got Beasley on him. He said, I'm too big, too strong. Fall away jumper off the one leg. Ooh, nice soft touch from OG. Hit the side of the rim, but the nice soft touch allowed it to bounce up and come right back down through the basket. Harris has it on the left wing, picks his dribble up. Good to now defense from the Knicks yet again. Duren hands it off to Cunningham. A mid-range jumper can't get it to go. Towns with yet another rebound. He is cleaning up down there. We said the boards were going to be important, and here he is. Brunson on the left wing. Hezzy moves, step back, fall away jumper, gets blocked by Cunningham. And then Cade had it, but he was out of bounds when he grabbed it. He tried to throw it off of Brunson, but he landed before he could throw it off of him. They're going to show the turning of the ankle? It looked like it didn't turn. I don't know. That's concerning. OG kicks it out to Towns for a three. Oh, Karl-Anthony Towns picking up right where he left off today. Knocking down the three, no hesitation. Looks like the wrist is fine. Looks like the wrist is perfectly fine. He does got it wrapped up a little bit, but knocking down the three is a good sign. 23-8. I love it. I love it. Cunningham a dribble pull up three, comes up short, fight for the rebound, and Brunson fouls Fontecchio. See, that was something I was concerned about. The size coming off the bench, Fontecchio coming in, attacking the glass, knowing he got Brunson on him. Slim Slam said Karl-Anthony Towns might be the best center in the league. I want to be a part of the agenda. It just can't happen when Nikola Jokic is right there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, number two? Okay, we might push the agenda as the second best center in the league, but not when Jokic is in the league. Cunningham up top, crossing over on McBride, who's just checked in. Jericho Sims also just checked in. McBride guarding him, and Cunningham just turns, fires over him. The height, too much. Good contest from McBride, but it wasn't enough as Cunningham knocked down the mid-range jumper. The Knicks rocking with a Brunson, OG, Bridges, Sims lineup. OG has it up top. Ooh, quick crossover to his left. Driving it down on Cunningham. Goes through the contact, flips it up the basket, way off, but he did get the foul call. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. I love aggressive OG. I love OG having the ball up top and just saying, it's OG Anunoby time. Dancing with it. Quick crossover to his left, drawing the foul on Cade. I love it. I love it. The Knicks are moving and grooving right now. Right? We talked about, listen, Detroit's not going to be a great team this year. They may vie for a play-in spot, like the 9th or 10th seed this year. They may, but they only got 1 win on the season so far. There's still a huge work in progress, let's be real. But they're feisty. They're feisty. They take teams down to the wire, and they may take the Knicks down to the wire. It's still early in the game. Detroit could find their rhythm, start knocking down some shots. But right now, the Knicks with a 10-point lead as Anunoby knocked down both of his free throws. A 15-point lead, excuse me. Cunningham has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Gets it over to Harris. Harris being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his right, off of Stewart's screen. Driving it all the way down into Sims. And Sims with the block. That's what I want to see, Jericho. That's what I want to see, my boy. Brunson pushing the other way. And there was an off-ball foul, it looks like. 4:30 to go. Knicks with a 15-point lead, 25-10. They've had a fantastic start to the game tonight. Jericho Sims with a great block on Tobias Harris attacking the basket. That's what we want to see from you, Jericho. That's what we want to see. Impose your will on the game. Bring me some energy, my boy. OG's going to inbound it. Gets it in the Bridges. Has it up top. Over to Sims. They're trying to get at the Brunson. Good denial defense. Hands it back to Bridges. Coming down the lane. Goes to his floater. Got hit on the arm. Looking for the foul call. Didn't get it. Cunningham with the rebound. He's pushing the pace. Over to Fontecchio. And McBride did a great job of running Fontecchio off the line. He wanted to shoot that three. McBride saw that Cunningham was going to lean towards him. Quickly got out to Fontecchio. Ran him off the line. They call it a travel. Now Brunson on the other side, a dribble pull-up three in the right wing. JB knocks down the pull-up three, and another timeout from Bickerstaff. He got no answers. He's got no answers for this Knicks team. And this is what we want to see this season. We want to end these games early, get them out of there. 18-point lead for the Knicks, 28-10. It's not just the offense. The defense is clamping up. They're locking them down. Detroit's got no answers. Cunningham, he got Bridges all over him. That's going to be a rough night. And if you don't got Bridges on you, you got Josh Hart on you. That's still a rough night. If you don't have Josh Hart on you, you don't got Bridges on you, you got OG Anunoby on you. And that's just a nightmare. That's not even a tough night. That's a nightmare. That's like, oh, I got this demon on me. Get the ball away from me. So it's going to be a rough night for Detroit. Big Tassa, Brunson is getting it going. They're doing a pretty good job of denying our guys the ball, but the Knicks just got too many options. Like, are you going to, expend a ton of energy denying Brunson the ball? We'll hand it over to Bridges. He going to make a play. Bridges not involved. We're going to hand it off to Anunoby. He going to make a play. Or we're going to dump it down to Towns. Or we're going to kick it back out to Towns. Or we're going to get it over to Josh Hart. He going to attack the basket. Like, we're just constantly applying pressure to y'all guys right now. Keenan G, what's up, Keenan? He said this is poetry. This is just might end up being a fantastic night. This might end up being a fantastic night. Like I said, we might just have a ton of fun. We'll end the game early, and we'll keep it moving. Eyes focused on the season right now. We can't afford to be relaxed. Right? What's the schedule looking like for the Knicks right now? Let's go through it. So tonight they have, in our first November game, we got 15 games this month. It's a packed month. The most games we'll have in a month all season. January and March also have 15 games. But they got Detroit tonight. Then they got to fly out down to Texas to play the Rockets on Monday. So at least they got 2 days of rest. They got today and Sunday of rest. Got a game on Monday. And then Wednesday at the Hawks. Little mini road trip here. And then we are back home to play Milwaukee. The faltering Milwaukee, by the way. 1-4 Milwaukee Bucks. 1-4 Milwaukee. 1-4 Milwaukee. That's how we're rolling. So we got a little mini road trip. Fly down to Texas, take on the Rockets, who are a good, decent team. You got to beat those guys. They're good. Pretty good. Atlanta, who can be pretty tricky. I'm really not too worried about it with the perimeter defenders we have and how heavy their perimeter offense is. And they got Milwaukee, who's struggling. And then we got to face Indiana again. And that's going to be a fun game because, Indiana is going to want to play payback. All right, here we go. We're back into it. Stewart has it on the left wing up top by the three-point line. Gets it over to the rookie Holland. And Holland tried to hit Fontecchio posting up Brunson, but they couldn't get it to him. A bad pass from the rookie Holland. And it's a turnover. See, this is what you kind of want. You want teams trying to punish Brunson and getting out of your offense. This is what you want. John Bouzlan. What's up, John? Appreciate you, my brother. We'll get to your comment in a second. Anunoby has it in high post. Gets it back, gets it over to Sims, gets it out to Brunson. Brunson has it up top. Jab step coming to his left, rejecting the screen, getting down the lane, goes to his floater, got bumped from behind, and a foul call. A late foul call, but he did get the foul call. He will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. John Bouzlan, my man John, said, long time no speak. Appreciate you, John. Happy to have you back. Sick layout since I last saw your stream. Hope you're blessed from the Toronto, Canada. Appreciate you, John. Appreciate you. It's been a good ride. It's been pretty fun. Start to the year. Still some things I want to clean up, but I appreciate it. My man. I work hard on it. Kwame Robertson. What's up, Kwame? Brunson at the foul line. He's got 2 free throws coming. And he misses another one. JB, can you please knock down some free throws, my man? You are too good of a player to be missing free throws. They're free. They're free. Take the free ones. Student said Hawks are suspect, but the Bucks lost their horns. Yeah. I mean, they really only got one guy who's consistent, and Giannis. And then Dame every now and again will pick it up and play well. But outside of that, not getting too much help. They're not getting too much help at all. Brunson did knock down his second one, so it is now a 19-point lead for them. Couldn't push it to 20. And Cunningham attacking Sims. Another great defensive effort from Sims. They do save the possession, kick it out to Holland. Holland gets it up top to Beasley. Beasley being guarded by Bridges. Jab step coming to his left, one dribble pull-up 3, knocks it down. Bridges got shaken with that jab step. And Malik Beasley able to knock down the 3. Brunson up top coming to his left off the Sims screen. Fending off Beasley, flips it up to the left hand, got it to go. Brunson's just going to abuse them all night. They don't have good perimeter defenders. Now I see why guards go off against them. Bridges, guarding Cunningham, coming to his left off the left wing. Up top to Stewart, catches, pump fakes, driving to his right. Between the legs dribble, almost lost. They had to get it back out to Cunningham. Cunningham at the foul line. They leave him, puts up the jumper, can't get it to go. Sims with a good strong rebound. Here comes Brunson bringing it the other way. 31-13, under 3 minutes to go. Brunson, another dribble pull 3. Oh, nothing but net for JP. It's going to be one of those nights. I told y'all our guards are going to go off. Brunson's already up to 13 points, 5 for 7. It was Karl Anthony Towns the other night. Looks like it's going to be Jalen Brunson tonight. Fontecchio into Stewart. Stewart up top. Hands it off to Beasley, coming to his right. McBride chasing him. Beasley got some airspace, puts up the mid-range jumper. Can't get it to go. At least they ran him off the line. And here comes Brunson bringing it down. Another one, JB. Another one. Fakes the handoff, coming to his left, pulling it back. Has Beasley on him. Dance with it, coming to his left off the sim screen. High screen, coming all the way down. Mid-range pull-up jumper over Stewart. Ooh, came up short, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, though. Knocks it out to Anunoby. Over to Bridges, catching fires. A straightaway 3. Comes up short. McBride, offensive rebound. In the corner to Brunson. Pump fakes, mid-range, kicks it out. McBride, left wing 3. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound still. But Cunningham able to clear out Sims. Almost had another one. The Knicks keeping the possessions alive. Beating them up on the boards right now. That was a key to our game. Here comes Cunningham, bringing it down. Kicks it up top to Stewart. That's who we want shooting. Sims dares him to shoot it, and Stewart can't make him pay. Bridges with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. He's trying to pick up the pace a little bit. Brunson has it up top, dancing against the rookie. Mid-range puts up the floater, hit the front of the rim, but nice soft touch. Got it to go down from JB. He's now up to 15 points here in the first quarter. He's cooking. Kwame Robinson said his Towns playing. He is playing, and he looked good to start the game. Holland has it up top. No hesitation, puts up the 3. Not known for his shooting, more of an athletic slashing wing. Anunoby with a good rebound over Stewart. Here comes Anunoby bringing it down, coming to his left, hands it off to McBride. McBride coming to his right off a Sims screen, and Sims gets called for the offensive foul. Tough moving screen, extended the arms, and knocked Fontecchio off balance. Ball going the other way. Jose, what's up, Jose? Josh Hart checking back in. That's a good sign. He did have the little ankle thing. It was, limping a little bit, but he's back in the game. Unless you saw off Josh Hart's leg, you're not going to keep him out of the game. It's not happening. Brunson and Jericho Sims sub out, along with Anunoby, Josh Hart, Karl Towns, and Campaign check in. Holland gets it over to Stewart. Stewart up top. Hands it off to Beasley. Beasley dancing with it, coming to his left. Up top. No, that's up top to Beasley. That was Ivy with the ball, excuse me. Campaign with the rebound as Beasley missed the 3. Campaign on the right wing. Up top to Towns. Catches, driving to his right. Pass Stewart, flips it up at the basket. And 1. You can't stop him. This is getting bad, y'all. This is getting real bad. Knicks with 38 points here in the first quarter. And Detroit with only 13. Only 13. We came into tonight thinking like, okay, we got to make sure we're in here for a dogfight. And the Knicks came in here expecting a dogfight. But y'all just not on our level, Detroit. I'm sorry we had to do it to y'all, but we need a nice, easy win. Need a nice, easy one here today. 3GB said, are you lighting up the hat when we win? I tried to light it up. It didn't light up. I charged it all day, and it's not working. It's not working. I might be able to get it to work. Let's wait until the quarter ends. Maybe I got to do it manually on the thing itself. But we're going to try to get it on, 3GP. We're going to get it on. For the stream ends, we're going to get it on. Campaign got called for for a foul as Detroit was bringing it down. Holland gets it into Ivy. Ivy up top. Coming to his left, McBride chasing, gets caught on a screen. He's driving it down, goes to his floater off glass, can't get it to go. Stewart can't grab the rebound, but Bridges does. And Bridges is going to walk down for what should be the final shot of the quarter. Has it up top, about 10 seconds to go. Coming to his left, he's got some space, kicks it in the corner to Josh Hart, who pump fakes, feeds it inside with the shovel pass to Towns, who got blocked by Stewart, looking for a foul call, didn't get it. Detroit's going to heave it from half court, doesn't get it to go, but that's going to be the end of our first quarter score. 39-13, a 16-point lead for our New York Knicks. Hold on, let me look at this hat real quick. Look at this hat real quick. Maybe if I do this. Nope. Maybe I just didn't have it charging properly. Next time, I guess. We'll get it there. Big Taz said, Sheffy's funny. Sorry we had to do it to you, Detroit, but we need an easy win. It's true. I spit nothing but facts. It's nothing against you, Detroit. I actually really like the Detroit team. Right? Whenever the Knicks aren't playing, I'm low-key. I got Detroit on the smaller screen over there. I want to check out how their season's going. I'm invested in the young guys. I liked Ivy coming out of college out of Purdue. I liked Cunningham coming out as the first overall pick. I was really high on him. I love Duren coming out of the draft. I wish the Knicks would have picked him up. Right? That was the draft, but we traded Duren. We traded that pick. King corrected me. 26-point lead. It's a 26-point lead. I'm underestimating our Knicks. 39 to 13. I can't math, apparently. It's a 26-point lead. That's actually crazy. Mark said you got LEDs in that dome? Yes, I do. It is an LED. It's just not working. It is a really cheap siren. It was like $10 or something on Amazon. And like I said, I charged it before. See, most of them that come, they got to be connected. So obviously I needed one with batteries in it. This is the one I got, and it's just letting me down today. I charged it and everything. 3GB said, damn, I thought this game would be close. Me too. I did. I really, really did. Student said, I think that if the Knicks are enough ahead, Tibbs will probably play the fourth of the bench only. I hope so. We know Tom Thibodeau's a psycho. We know he's an absolute psycho. MBM said play the bench in the second half. I hope so, man. I hope we get to that point. 3GB said just hollow it out and put fish in it. It's not a bad idea. Don't. You think I won't do it. 3GP. I will. I'll buy a whole new hat, get a whole fish bowl, attach them together, throw some fish in there. All right, here we go. We're back into it. Second quarter. Wasn't even prepared. Campaign gets it over to Towns. Baseline, right baseline. Has Stewart in the post, backing him down. Stops, turns, spins, flips it up the left-hand hook. Can't get it to go. And Stewart with the rebound. Good defensive rebound from Stewart there. Holland rushing it down. This is why they drafted him. This is why he was a high draft pick. Euro steps down the lane and gets the little floater to go over Bridges. Campaign bringing it down. Has it up top. 39-15 now. Payne driving it down. Can't get it to go. Towns offensive rebound and put back. We are beating them up on the glass. That was an emphasis we pointed out earlier tonight before the game started. Don't let them out-rebound you. And right now, the Knicks are not letting them out-rebound them. Beasley has it up top being guarded by McBride. Gets it over to Stewart. Stewart hands it off to Ivy. Ivy dancing with it. Over to Stewart, back to Ivy. Ivy swing through, coming to his right. McBride sticking with him the whole way. Knocks it loose. It's still loose. And then they call a foul on McBride. I don't know about that one. I don't know. He's shaking his head too. I know everybody shakes their head. Nobody ever fouls in the NBA, but he knocked it loose clean the first time, and then, Unconscious zone. What's up, unconscious? I said that extrapolates to 156 to 72. We'll see if the Knicks can keep this pace up. Detroit should probably start knocking down some shots at some point. You can't expect this pace to to continue. A lot of fouls being called right now. Still a stoppage in play. A technical foul as McBride has a free throw and they miss another free throw. If we could hit our free throws, we'd be up 30 right now. JB missing free throws. Towns missed a free throw. Now McBride misses an easy free throw. Like, come on, y'all. What are we doing? What are we doing? Here we go. We're back into it. Ivy has it up top, coming to his right around the Stewart screen. Euro steps down the lane, flips it up with the right hand over Towns, gets it to go. Smooth move from Jaden Ivey, who's had a little bit of a breakout year to start this season. McBride has it up top, hands it off to Payne. Beasley switches onto him, gets it back to McBride, being guarded by Ivy. They throw it down to Towns. Towns being guarded by Stewart. Backing him down, back, stops, turns, flips it up with the right hand. Off glass, can't get it to go. Towns offensive rebound, though. Big power dribble, now puts it off glass. Gets it to go. Gets it to go. You too big, you too strong. They can't guard you. And Stewart probably, he in his ear, because you know Stewart's not somebody you want to mess with. But Towns, he talking to smack right now. He putting him in that spin cycle. He threw that little Shaq elbow too. Towns, big man post work, getting down low, and one. And one. Should have been an and one. It wasn't, but it should have been. And now the Knicks come up with a steal. Bridges bringing it down, kicks it over to McBride, who comes out to the corner three, and it goes down. The Knicks are making it look easy. They're making it look easy. 46-17, Malik Beasley, a pull-up three, comes up short. Bounces on the rim a couple of times. Josh Hart tips it out. Ivy able to grab it. Cross-court pass. McBride's going to pick him up. But the Detroit loses it again. Quick hit head to Josh Hart. Josh Hart going to put his head down, kicks it in the corner to Bridges. Cross-court pass to Payne. Leaves it off for Towns. The trailer three, catching fire, shoot. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to run out of energy, y'all. I can't keep hyping up these shots. I can't do it. The Knicks, they're not missing tonight. They're not missing tonight. This was the vision. This was the vision. Right? Defense leading the offense. Mikal Bridges kicking it out to McBride for a three in the corner. And then the next position, defense leading the offense again. Force another turnover. And then Karl-Anthony Towns is the trailer. Just going to walk right into the three. Boom, nothing but net. Just like that. 6 points on the board. Just like that. 49-17. They're up 28 points. They're up 28 points. Is my timer correct? Is there a little under 10 minutes to go? This is getting nasty. This is getting ugly. This is getting real ugly, Detroit. You were a little bit of an early season darling. People were impressed with the improvements you had made. 9:34 to go. A little bit less, but pretty much the same thing. 9:30 to go in the second quarter, and they're damn near almost up 30. 49-17 is an embarrassing score. We're trying not to do it to you, Detroit, but you're doing it to yourself right now. You're just kind of handing the ball over to us on offense. Like y'all can't catch the ball right now. I know our defense can be a little intimidating with Anunoby and Bridges and Josh Hart, and we all flying around, but you can't be turning it over like that. Keenan Hara said this is the Towns that was supposed to be the number one pick. Yeah, I mean, listen, that post move he put on Stewart, it was real aggressive in the post. First of all, he had it in his left hand. He was backing him down. And then when he turned, threw a little bit of a Shaq elbow. You know, Shaq used to come with high elbows, turn. That's how we carved out space all the time. You can't call the offensive foul every time. Plus, he's a superstar. He's going to get away with it all the time. Karl-Anthony Towns kind of threw a little mini Shaq elbow on a turn, flipped it up with the right hand, couldn't get it to go. But then fighting for the offensive rebound and then the power dribble into Stewart. Every time, my favorite move in the NBA, it's not the Euro step. It's not a behind the back. It's none of that fancy stuff. It's when a big man gets an offensive rebound and puts all his strength into a power dribble to clear out space. It's when a big man gets the offensive rebound and just real quick, let me make sure my hat's on, because real quickly just boom, and goes right into somebody. Clear out space, try to get to the front of the basket, and that's what Towns did. That's what Towns did. Against Isaiah Stewart, who's not a small, weak dude. That means something to me. The fact that he's doing that means something to me. I love the way he's playing. I didn't see this in Minnesota. Maybe it was there. I obviously didn't watch Minnesota as often as we watched the Knicks, but I don't remember him doing too many power dribbles like that. Now, he was an aggressive driver and everything. I don't remember him doing it like that. That means something to me. Eugenio Reyes, what's up, Eugenio? Is the lucky charm for the Knicks? Appreciate you. Just doing my part. Duren has it up top, hands it off to Holland. Holland driving to his right on Josh Hart, putting his head down, getting to the basket, flips it over the right hand, gets it to go. It's a tough move from the rookie. It's a good finish around a couple of good defenders. Down to 30. The lead is down to 30. McBride putting his head down, coming down, pushing the pace, hands it off to Payne. Payne has it up top, being guarded by Hardaway. Payne putting his head down, blowing right past Hardaway, and gets a goaltend call on Duren. Detroit, their offense has abandoned them. Their defense is non-existent. It's not a good night for Detroit. I was low-key excited to see Detroit play feisty and play good and play strong, and they get absolutely embarrassed. Down 32 right now, 51 with 8.5 to go here in the second quarter. Cunningham hands it off to Holland, who turns it up, just ball out of his hand. Knocked it, but he comes back and knocks the ball loose from Josh Hart, got the possession back, and then Josh Hart runs into Tim Hardaway Jr. and fouls him. Ken Hara said, nah, man, he was playing like Charles Smith, and now he's an inside force. Listen, man, that power dribble, that meant something to me. I like that. That's a tough move against Isaiah Stewart. Cunningham up top, coming around the screen, gets to the foul line, pull-up jumper, gets it to go. Campaign bringing it down. Picks his dribble up out by the half-court line, over to Towns. In the corner, Bridges. Ooh, everyone's getting in on the action. It is contagious. I'm running out of energy already. They're getting me tired. Cunningham runs right in the paint. They swing it around. In the corner, Hardaway, pump fake, one dribble sidestep, puts up the three, knocks it down. They finally got one to go. There you go, Tim Hardaway. Way to get on the board. Joe Long, what's up, Joe? Campaign has it on the right wing. Over to Josh Hart. They swing it over to McBride. McBride swings through to his left, getting down the paint, puts up the left hand, gets blocked by Duren out of bounds, and will remain with the Knicks, though. Omar said, I'm loving this. It's getting a little crazy, man. It's getting a little crazy. Like, honestly, 54-24 is... Listen, we gonna get some Bakom Dadier minutes. My man Dadier. JP, what's up, JP? We're gonna get some Hukporty minutes. We're gonna get some Tyler Kolek minutes at this rate. Brunson driving to his right, and there's literally nobody there. And Brunson goes in an easy layup with the right hand. When was the last time you saw Brunson go in last season with open lane to the basket? All eyes were on Jalen Brunson last year. Now the team is so concerned with everybody else that he can just walk in with an easy right-handed layup. As Cunningham drives it in on Bridges, gets a nice layup to go. Josh Hart on the right wing. Over to Bridges. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart over to McBride. McBride jab step. Jab step. Now puts up the right wing three. Too long, can't get it to go. Towns was looking for it in the post. I like the audacity from McBride there. Tim Hardaway Jr. in transition puts up the three, can't get it to go. Bridges with yet another rebound. He's rebounding the hell out of the ball right now. T. White, what's up, T. White? Go New York, go, absolutely. And Brunson with another layup and one for JP. Oh, my goodness. Can y'all chill? I can't even hype y'all up anymore. You're making this too routine. I can't hype up every play, every offensive trip down. This is getting a little sad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to feel bad for Detroit. See, this is why I can never be a high-level competitor. Because I'd start feeling bad for my opponent. I'd be like, y'all good? Like, you're down 30. You good? High-level competitors, the Knicks gonna try to push this to a 40-point lead. But like me, I don't know. This is getting embarrassing. Brunson does knock down his and one free throw. Finally got a free throw to go. There you go, JB. Work out the kinks. 59-26. Oh, I gave the 2 points to the wrong side. That's why. Duren has it up top. They're trying to deny Cunningham the ball. Cunningham has it. Anunoby switches on to him. Like, there's no way out for as if you're a perimeter player. Harris leans in, puts it up off glass, can't get it to go. They call a foul on Josh Hart. Josh Hart looking for an offensive foul. They're not going to give that to him. Ken Hart said the audacity is precisely what we love about Deuce. He's short, but he's a tough. Yeah, he's a tough dude, man. He's a tough dude. And you're right. The audacity is how he got on the court. Like, he said, oh, Towns wanted in the post, but, like, I got a little bit of breathing room. I'm going to put this 3 up anyway. We up 30. Who cares? The audacity is what you want to see. Harris hit the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Charlie, what's up, Charlie? How's it going? Dang, I'm late. I mean, the game's pretty much over. I'm not going to lie, Charlie. They ended this one early. They're up 31 right now, 59-28. It's crazy. Halfway through the second quarter already. Brunson has it up top, dancing with it, being guarded by Harris. Brunson still dancing with it. Kicks it over to Anunoby. Now he's driving to his left, leans in, stops, pump fake, step through, flips it up with the right hand, can't get it to go. Good defense from Cunningham. Now he has it on the outlet. He's bringing it down, one-on-one against JB. Ooh, put the shoulder down right into Brunson, and then gets the layup to go. That's Cunningham right there being just a big dude. Cunningham being just a big dude. Sims has it up top, gets it over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right off the Sims screen. Brunson's going to, cross over on Harris. Goes right past him, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. And then an offensive foul on Brunson as Tim Hardaway Jr. slid under him and drew the charge. Omar says this is a good old-fashioned, passionate butt whooping. It is passionate, I'm not going to lie. 59-30 with 5:25 to go in the second is a crazy score. Offensively and defensively, they are locked in right now. Stuff Genetic said, don't feel bad, crushed him totally. Harris spins in the paint, puts up the righty hook shot, can't get it to go. Anunoby, good defense, and they grab the rebound. Josh Hart on the right wing. Up top to Brunson. They swing it over to McBride. Catching fire from the left wing 3. Comes up short. Harris with the rebound. Good box out. Hardaway on Sims. Cunningham trying to push the pace on McBride. He's got the size advantage. Leaves it off in the corner. Beasley got some space. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's out and pushing. Shot out like a cannon. Like always, Josh Hart putting his head down all the way to the basket. Ball knocked out of his hands, and Josh Hart's like, y'all not going to see that they grabbed my whole arm? And I think the officials are like, yo, we trying to get out of here early. This game's clearly already over. Let's not call too many fouls. Let's keep the clock running. Let's get out of here early. Brunson gets it in the Sims. Back to Brunson. Coming to his right. Hesitation dribble. Driving it down against Cunningham. Ooh, one-legged, goofy-looking shot. Can't get it to go. Looking for a foul call and get it. Harris, full court pass to Beasley, who goes up and lays it in with the right hand. Easily. That's not Beasley. That's Sensabaugh. That's not Sensabaugh. That's Sasser. Sensabaugh is on another team. I get Sensabaugh and Sears mixed up all the time. Not Sears. Sasser. Marcus Sasser. Sasser did lay it up and in, by the way. Brunson coming to his right off the screen. Cross-court pass to Josh Hart. Pump fake driving to his left. He's got space. Cross-court pass. Who barely made it through to Brunson. Now kicks it out to McBride. Now kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson puts up the one dribble 3. And he gets it to go down anyway. It was contested. And he got it to go down anyway because it's that kind of night. It's that kind of night. Cunningham coming to his left. Crosses over to his right. Kicks it out up top. They swing it over to Harris. Right wing 3 for Harris. And he gets it to go down. They're just kind of trading baskets right now. You can see that the Knicks kind of took their foot off the gas pedal defensively just a smidge. Just a smidge. Brunson coming to his right. He's got some space. Ooh, Euro step down the lane. Puts up the floater. Can't get it to go. Came up well short. Harris bringing it down. Gets it over to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. He's driving it right into Brunson's chest. Got the size advantage. Brunson can't guard me. I'm just going to go down the lane. You got to get down there, Jericho. You got to get down there, protect the basket. Where are you? I know you're on the perimeter. Tom Thibodeau calls the timeout. He's seen enough. The lead's cut down to 25. That's way too low. It's way too low. 62-37. Decade. What's up, Decade? Charlie said you are right. Not late. The game is already over. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. 62-37, 25-point game. Now, it would be embarrassing if the Knicks allowed them to come back into this and make this competitive, but they're taking the foot off the gas pedal, which is why Tom Thibodeau called the timeout right here. So I've seen enough. Don't let them into this game. I'm trying to get Tyler Kolek, Ariel Hugporty, and Paco Daddy in here early. end this one early. Y'all get to go. Y'all get to sit on the bench and enjoy the rest of the game with the rest of the fans. So, MBM said, let's get the bench minutes this game. Yeah, I'm trying to see the rookies, man. I'm trying to see the rookies. Get Huck Porty in there. Get Tyler Kolek in there. Get my man Paco Dadier in there. Shirley Willis said, Knicks need to close out these types of games and don't let them back in. Yeah, don't make this a contest. Don't make this a contest. This is a good timeout from Tom Thibodeau. It's down to 25. It was at like 32 at one point. I think it was the largest lead. So let's end this one early. Let's get out of here. $3GP wants to see the bench too. I'm just, we've seen enough from our starters. We're embarrassing them. Let's get the young boys in there. Omar said, this is why you never... Where'd your comment go? Here we go. This is why you never feel sorry for your opponents. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Like I said, this is why I can't be a high-level competitor. Like, I'm competitive and I want to win things. This is why I can't be a high-level competitor at this level. Because I would feel bad for my opponent. My opponent's not going to feel bad for me, and they're going to still try to come at me. Obviously. And you're seeing that right now. So good minutes from Tibbs. Good timeout from Tibbs. Seen enough. Said, all right, yeah, I get it. I get it. You're up 30. I get it. But, come on. Pick it up. End the half strong. Demoralize them going into halftime. Don't give them hope going into halftime. Demoralize them going into halftime. Big Taz said the Knicks should rest Karl Anthony Towns. They should be resting Josh Hart. I feel like Josh Hart is constantly, bent over in pain throughout these first handful of games of the season. They get it into Towns. Here we go. Back into it. Towns up top. Inside pass to Brunson. Brunson. Pump fakes. Kicks it back out to Towns. Open for a straightaway three. In and out. Halfway down. Can't get it to stay. Here comes Cade Cunningham. And the Knicks with their starting five out there. Tom Thibodeau said, let's end this the right way. Daniel Tilson. What's up, Daniel? Harris on the right wing being guarded by Towns on the mismatch. Harris is going to dance with it. Mid-range pull-up jumper over Towns. Gets it to go. Said no one gets rested. Not on the Tom Thibodeau team. Absolutely. Josh Hart has it up top, bringing it down. Gets it in the Bridges. Bridges backing down. Who is that? Sasser. Fall-away jumper in the paint. Nothing but net. He's just too big. Just too big. That's the Brunson guarding Cunningham thing. Size just takes over in that regard. Cunningham gets it over to Sasser, being guarded by Anunoby. Gets it over to Malik Beasley. Coming to his right. Ooh, a deep pull-up three straight away. Comes up short. Good box out and rebound from Bridges on Cunningham. Brunson bringing it down. Hits ahead to Josh Hart. Picks his dribble up. Gets it over to Anunoby. Ooh, bad inside pass from Josh Hart. It's a 1-on-5. Brunson guarding the basket by himself. No foul call as he guarded the initial attack of the basket well. Anunoby puts up a right corner three in response. Can't get it to go. Cunningham with the rebound. It's 64-41. It's a 23-point game. Here comes Detroit. Kicks it in the corner. They swing it around to Hardaway. They're not down and out. Hardaway dancing with it. Step back three. Comes up short. Josh Hart with the rebound. Under 2 minutes to go. Josh Hart inside over the head pass to Towns. Towns has it. Another good, strong, hard dribble. Gets blocked from behind. Fighting for it. Saves it. Kicks it over to Bridges. Inside pass to Anunoby. Stops, turns, leans in, puts it up to the left hand. Ball knocked loose. Picks it back up in the Brunson in the corner. Pump fake, fly by defense. Brunson in the corner three. Gets it to go down. Thank you. Thank you. We'll take it. Should have been an easy two. Made it a difficult three. And it went down anyway. It's that kind of night. Cunningham has it up top, being guarded by Hart. Coming to his right. Still coming to his right. Anunoby sticking with him. Cunningham going under the basket with the reverse layup. Gets it to go. He got some breathing room. Took advantage. Got to keep him out on the perimeter. Josh Hart throws it into Towns in the post, being guarded by Harris. He's got the size advantage. And a foul as Towns made his initial move. Foul on the floor. MBM said 20 points is nothing in the NBA, which is why they got to push it back up to 30, MBM. I'm with you. Don't give them hope thinking that they get themselves together, they can make a comeback in the second half. Go into halftime with them being like, oh, all right, this game's over. Let's try some things. Don't have it at 20. You got to keep it at 30. Josh Hart kicks it out to Anunoby up top to Towns. Towns pass fake inside the Anunoby. He got open under the basket, goes up and lays it in with the right hand. Beautiful pass from Towns, by the way. See the passing coming along from everybody right now. The passing's coming along. You're finding you can throw it over the top to Anunoby. You're finding that you can hit Bridges cutting to the basket. You're finding these passing angles from Towns. Harris driving it down and he lost it out of bounds. Good defense from Towns, sliding them feet, sliding them puppies, staying in front of Harris, forcing the turnover. 30 seconds to go, 69-43, 26-point game. This is exactly what you want to see. It's exactly what you want to see. Keep it in this range. All right, they didn't show that MSG had the graphic up. They didn't show the play, but they did say that Josh Hart tried to throw the alley-oop to Towns, went out of bounds. It's a turnover. Here comes Detroit. This should be the final shot of the quarter. We'll see. Sasser has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. He's going to wind the clock down as much as he can get it. Over to Stewart. Stewart being guarded by Hart. Hands it off to Malik Beasley, who puts up a three over Towns. Well contested. Beasley, no hesitation, knocked it down anyway. It's 23. It's not what I wanted. Josh Hart bringing it down. Coming to his left. Fakes the handoff. Getting to the corner. Puts it up. Shot clock winding down. Josh Hart can't get it to go, and that's going to take us into halftime. The score is not where I want it to be. It's only 23. It's not insurmountable, and that's what Coach J.B. Bickerstaff's going to say to his team going into halftime. It's like, all right, look, nothing went right for us in the first half. Coming out in the second half, we're going to play harder defensively. So our shots are going to go down. We're going to be all right. And that's not what you want. It's not what you want. So the Knicks, they're going to have to come out in the second half like they came out in the first quarter tonight and just tell them, like, all right, you're not coming back in this one. Just so you guys know, you're not coming back into this, you know? 3GP reminding people to hit the thumbs up. Please go ahead. Hit that thumbs up button if you've been in the stream and you're enjoying the content. It really helps boost the stream, get more people in chat. More people in chat, more fun we have. Susan, can you go around the league? We will go around the league. We also go through the box score so far here in the first half. All right, let's go through the box score. Mikal Bridges, 7 points. 3 for 6 from the field, knocked down a 3. 4 boards, 3 assists, doing a little bit of everything as well. OG Anunoby, 13 points. Also knocked down a 3. He's 5 for 8 from the field overall. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Karl-Anthony Towns, 16 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, doing a little bit of everything outside of the scoring and rebounding as well. 6 for 12 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3, knocked down 2 threes. Jalen Brunson's 4 for 4 from 3, by the way. He has yet to miss one from three-point range. He's also 10 for 15 from the field. We said it, you know, Jalen Brunson is going to be Jalen Brunson night. Our guards are going to go off. And Jalen Brunson has absolutely held up his end of the bargain. 26 points, 0 rebounds, 2 assists. You don't have to pass it too much if all your shots are going to go down. Josh Hart with only 2 points, 3 boards, and an assist. He did play 20 minutes in that first half, but he did look like he came up with a handful, you know, was limping a little bit around there. That's how I'll phrase that. He was limping a little bit around. Which is not what you want to see. And then off the bench, Jericho Sims. I thought he gave us perfectly fine minutes again. You know, nothing super outstanding, but did his job fine enough. 3 rebounds. Also came up with a nice block when he checked in. Campaign's 1 for 2 from the field, 2.3 assists. He's doing a much better job of not jacking up shots, but looking for his teammates a little bit more. That was an issue earlier in the season where he was just looking for his offense a little too much. And then McBride, 1 for 5 from the field. He's got to start knocking down some of these shots. 1 for 4 from 3, 3 points, a rebound, and an assist to produce McBride tonight. Not the greatest of nights so far from McBride, but I'm sure he'll pick it up in the second half because that's deucey right there. Soon said, I feel bad for Giannis. Damian Lillard had 4 points in a lot of minutes of play. I mean, Giannis did create this situation. I love Giannis. He's probably my favorite player in the league. But he put the pressure on them to trade Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. Put the pressure on them to hire Griffin. Who's their coach? Griffin. And then put the pressure on them to fire Griffin, to hire Doc Rivers. And so now the coach isn't working out. Damian Lillard's not working out. They have no assets to trade. Drew Holiday looks fantastic for Boston. Made his own bed. Now he's got to lie in it. And like I said, I love Giannis, but can't feel bad for a guy who created this situation for himself. $3GP reminding people with the thumbs up button. Yes, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, y'all. I appreciate it. It helps support the stream so much. So much. NBM said, game tightened up a bit. We might not see the bench with extended minutes. Yeah, I doubt it. I very much doubt it. 33 minutes of play Damian Lillard had. I very much doubt we see the bench, like the bench guys, for too much tonight. Just because Tom Thibodeau's a psycho and he sees that Detroit, like, they play hard. And if you're not playing hard to match them, like, they're going to put a point on you. That was the Knicks. Let's go through Detroit. Cunningham, 6 for 10. I mean, he's playing. He's trying. One of the few guys out there who's had a decent game. Same with Harris. 12 points for Cunningham, 11 for Harris. 2 for Duren, with only 3 rebounds. Knicks are doing a great job of keeping him off the glass. Hardaway with 5. He's 1 for 5 from 3. Love that. Can't knock anything down. Beasley's 2 for 6 from 3. Overall, they're 4 for 17 from 3. 8 points for Beasley. 4 for Holland off the bench. 2 for Sasser off the bench. Fontecchio played 8 minutes, and I hardly knew he was out there, and that's a good sign because Fontecchio can get hot, and he's also a decent defender. We don't want him out there. But overall, they're 4 for 17 from 3, 20 for 42 from the field, 47.5% from the field, which is not bad. Not bad. The Knicks are 27-51 from the field, 53% from the field. But they've hit 9 threes, 9 for 17 from 3, and that's great. That's great. They also have 15 assists versus the Pistons, who have 8. 23 rebounds to 18 rebounds. All right, let's go around the league a little bit. Actually, we can't go around the league. Because, oh no, can we? That was the Knicks schedule. Who else is playing? A couple of games tipped off already. The Celtics are playing the Hornets, and it's a 4-point game at halftime, 71-67. You know what I want to look at for this game? I want to look at the three-point shooting. Because I'm going to forever be upset that Boston had their best three-point shooting game of probably the season in that opener against the Knicks. They're 9 for 25. Come on, dude. They were like 17 for 30 against us in the first half. Like, it was ridiculous. They're 9 for 25 tonight. And Charlotte's 13 for 29. But that one's at halftime. Magic versus Cavs is about to hit halftime. And unfortunate news for the Magic. Paolo Banchero is going to be out extended time with an injury. Like an oblique injury or something like that. Kings playing the Hawks. That's about a quarter in. That's 33-26. They're going back and forth. Bulls and Nets. Battle of the bottoms with the Bulls versus the Nets. But both teams have been feisty to start the year. And that's 33-41 at the start of the second there. So that should be a fun game. Brooklyn's not as bad as people thought they would be. The coaching change really makes a difference, man. You're seeing with some of these bad teams that had bad coaches, coaching change makes a difference. Look at the Lakers. Look at the Nets. Look at the Pistons. Stuff Jennings said Nets defense is decent. I mean, they got some decent defenders. Should be. It should be their calling card. They don't have really creators out there. Jay Henry. Appreciate you, Jay Henry. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying your time here, Jay. Cam Thomas has 13 points. He's hooping. One of the leaders in the league of scoring. Yak, what's up, Yak? Yak said, we rebounded with offensive boards, protected the paint, passed the rock, and Yak is happy. Winning formula. Absolutely, absolutely. Hopefully they can continue it in the second half. I got a bad feeling that Detroit's going to come out hungry and try to chip this lead under 20 early in the second half to give themselves an opportunity to come back into this game. The Knicks got to snuff it out early. There you go, Jay Henry. There's your pop. Shout out Mitchell Robinson, my man, Big Mitch. I got a feeling that Detroit's gonna look to make this one a lot more interesting than it should be, and the Knicks got to snuff it out early. Absolutely have to snuff it out early. The Lakers are playing against the Raptors, and they're beating up on them by 21, 40-19. Pacers playing the Pelicans. Everybody's hurt for the Pelicans. Funnily enough, everybody's hurt except for Zion. Zion is playing. But everyone else around him is getting hurt. Nuggets, Timberwolves tonight. Battle of a pretty good playoff series last year of the second round where Minnesota beat them in 7. That's going to be an interesting game. That is an ESPN game. What's the other ESPN game? Oh, Magic Cavs. That's unfortunate the Magic Cavs get on national TV and then Paolo's hurt for their first national TV game. But then the late game is the Thunder versus the Blazers. Blazers not very good. Thunder remain undefeated, along with the Cavs, who will probably pick up a win today with Paolo out. They're up 63-44 right now. D-Raz said 26-point lead. Stop playing with food. I mean, it's 23 right now, 69-46. And let's say they come out and hit 2 threes in a row. Next thing you know, it's 17. 17 is like, you can work with that. That is a surmountable lead. You can come back. 17 points is like a 10-point lead back in the day. Like it can be gone in a second. Now, I don't expect that to happen because it's not like Detroit's a great three-point shooting team, but all it takes for like Tim Hardaway to get hot from 3, from Malik Beasley to get hot from 3, for Fontecchio to get hot from 3. All it takes is for one of those guys who are traditionally very streaky shooters, which is why they find themselves on this Detroit team, a bad team, because they're not reliable enough shooters. They're not consistent enough shooters. But all it takes is for one of those guys to get hot in the second half here, and the next thing you know, we're in a dogfight again with a team that is feisty. They're a feisty team. 3GB said, what's the score in Game 7 of the World Series? Come on, dog. Hey, I tell you what, though, I'm happy it's over. Like, if you're going to lose, let's just get it out of there. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. Let's keep it moving. Yak said, Cat and Tide makes a big difference. He is clearly trying for offensive rebounds. I mean, it is also, like, a tenet of Tom Thibodeau's teams, and especially his tenure so far in New York, where he's like, we're going to beat teams on the glass. Like, that's a tenet of his teams overall, but, like, especially since he's been here in New York with Mitchell Robinson, with Isaiah Hartenstein, 2 really good offensive rebounds. Like, okay, that's going to be an emphasis of our team. That's going to be an emphasis of our offense and our game plan, is like, we have to attack the offensive glass. And it's not going to be right away. You're not going to be able to drill it into Karl-Anthony Towns' head right away, but you're seeing that he is being far more aggressive on the offensive glass than he has been so far in his career. And that's just, the Knicks emphasizing that to him. And him obviously locking in is like, okay, I got to be more aggressive on the glass because that's how centers play in New York. And, on a night like tonight, like, one of our tenants coming into the game, one of our things to watch for was rebounding, because they got Duren, they got Stewart. They're pretty big. They got Cunningham. They got athletes everywhere. Like, Ivy's an insane athlete. He's going to, run around and jump over guys and grab rebounds and whatnot. So one of our things to watch for coming in tonight was like, okay, we got to make sure we battle them on the glass tonight. It's going to be a tough night. They're a bruising team. They're an up-and-coming bruising team. And the Knicks just took them out of the game completely. Absolutely killing them on the glass, grabbing offensive rebounds. Karl-Anthony Towns being an absolute beast down in the paint. I pointed out earlier in the game, Yak, where the play that stood out to me the most, that like, Karl-Anthony Towns is taking, like, I got to be a big man here in New York seriously, is when he grabbed an offensive rebound. He, first of all, good post move where he was backing down his defender, and then turned with that little high elbow with the left arm, flipped it up with the right hand, couldn't get it to go, got the offensive rebound. Big power dribble into Isaiah Stewart, who's not a weak dude. He's not a small, weak dude. Went right into his chest and got the layup. Should have been an and one, didn't get the call, but got the layup to go anyway. Like, that means something. That's real big man work right there, and I was happy to see Towns do that. Karen says, does anyone have an answer to my question? What was your question, Karen? Let me go back. Karen said, how? Where is it? Where is it? It disappeared. I had it and then it disappeared, Karen. How can Magic Pass be doing the second quarter already? How can Magic Pass doing the second quarter already? I'm not sure what the question is, Karen. Are you asking about the Magic game? Or is it the Cavs? How can they be in the second quarter already? I don't know. I mean, it depends on the officiating. Officiating plays a huge part in how fast a game goes by. Yag said Boncaro and Orlando getting hurt sucks, but we could sweep them now. I mean, he'll be back. It's not going to be, I believe the timetable I saw was like 4 weeks, a month. He'll be out a month, but he'll be back. And do we play them anytime soon? I don't remember seeing them on the schedule. Yak said Tibbs has been playing different than Minnesota, which is a great relief. I agree with you, Yak. Yeah, I agree with you. They're toughening him up a little bit. Tom Thibodeau, big men generally have to be rim protectors and they have to be bruising big men. It's not Karl Anthony Towns throughout his career so far, which is why that relationship didn't really work initially when Towns was younger and with Tibbs in Minnesota. But now that he's older and Tom Thibodeau is less of a curmudgeon and is happier here in New York, you can see that the relationship is being much better. Towns is more receptive to what he's asking him to do, and he's being much better at the things he wants him to be better at. Oh, Magic Pass on YouTube's already. Let me update my stream. Here we go. Let's get to it. They were coming out for the second half anyway. My stream's probably behind. There it is. Now we're going. This Gotham app stuff is terrible. I wish I could just watch it on League Pass. But here we go. All right. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his right. Cross court to Towns. Catches. Drives to his left. Pass Duran. Goes to the basket. Lays it up and in. That's a good way to start. That's what we want to see. Pushed his lead back up to 30, over 30. That's what we want to see. Cunningham has it up top, coming to his right. Bridges navigating some screens. Cunningham coming down low at the foul line. Bridges does a good job recovering, but Cunningham down in the paint, stops, leans in, pump fakes, kicks it out. The last second, good defense from Bridges, not to foul him. They swing it up top. Ivy puts up a straightaway three, knocks it down. Like I said, if they start knocking down some shots, it's going to be interesting. So the Knicks got to end this one. They got to put it away early. They got to make it difficult. Towns up top, gets it over to Hart. Hart back to Towns, catches, fires, trying to answer with a three, and he does answer back with a three-point shot. Yes, sir. Nope. Nothing easy. Let's keep it going. Come on, y'all. Cunningham coming to his left, pulling it back out. Hesitation move, driving to his right, stops, puts up the floater with the right hand, gets it to go. I mean, their offense is looking much better, Detroit, here to start the second half than it did to start the game. Brunson has it up top, over to Towns, over to Hart. Hart. Back to Towns. Towns being guarded by Duran. Out by the three-point line. He's putting a lot more pressure on him. Towns has it up top. Hesitation move. Pulling it back out. Over to Josh Hart. Hands it back to Brunson. Brunson on the right wing. Hesitation move. Driving to his left. Spinning. Step back. Puts up the right wing three. Oh, I had a feeling that was going in. Jalen Brunson hasn't missed a three tonight. He's got it going. He got that step back contested three to go on the right wing there. He's up to 29 points. He's 5 for 5 from three. Cunningham dancing with it. Driving to his right. Throws the lob to Duran. Catches. Goes up, gets blocked from behind, but they call a foul. Come on, ref. Tom Thibodeau's incensed. He's upset. He's looking at the bench. He's like, can I challenge that? Anunoby was there for the block. Towns was there for the block and contest. Come on. Yvette, what's up, Yvette? Let's finish this early. Absolutely, absolutely. 3GB said, I hope the Mets grab Soto. I got a feeling he's just going to go to the team that offers him the most money. And if there's anything Steve Cohen of the Mets will do, is offer a ton of money to a really good baseball player. 10 minutes to go. Duran did miss a free throw. We love when our opponents miss free throws. 77-51, 26-point game still. Duren does knock down the second free throw. Brunson coming to his left. Has it on the left wing, being guarded by Cunningham. Picks his dribble up. Gets it over to Towns. Towns, threw the behind-the-back pass to Brunson, and then Brunson tried to save it over to Josh Hart, but the pass was off. But Anunoby, a demon, steals it back, shows it over to Hart for an easy dunk. Anunoby absolutely saving that possession there. It was a 5-on-3. They get it into Duren in the high post in the right wing. Hands it off to Hardaway. Hardaway driving along the baseline. Good defense from Towns to force a spinning fall-away jumper. And Mikal Bridges knocks it over to Anunoby, the rebound. Here comes Brunson coming the other way. A dribble pull-up three. He's feeling it. He's feeling it. Josh Hart skying for an offensive rebound. Cross-court pass to Brunson. He's going to put up another one. Ooh, too long. Can't get it to go. You got to knock one of those down, JB. Now he's missed his last two. Hit his first five, missed his last two. Cunningham driving it down. Gets blocked by Bridges, but right into the hands of Duren for an easy two-handed dunk. Stuff Janek said Tibbs know how to make a guard an MVP. Yep, he does. That's the experience he's got. Brunson inside pass to Josh Hart for an easy layup off the roll. Beautiful. Cunningham bringing it down on the right wing. Up top, Tim Hardaway wide open on the pick and pop. Too long, can't get it to go. Josh Hart comes flying in for the rebound. Good box out from Karl-Anthony Towns. Josh Hart bringing it down. Has it up top. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson, jab step, coming to his leg. Has it up top. Over to Towns. Towns hits Brunson, cutting back door. And another easy layup for JB. And another timeout for Detroit. It's not looking pretty for them. Self-Genic said JB for 50. He's already up to 30 plus. And that was what we said pregame, was get over 30. $83-54, 29-point lead for the Knicks, building it back up. I don't know how that could be the case, Karen, because even when you look at ESPN's play-by-play, they have it as Jalen Brunson just made a layup. It's 83-54, so I don't know how any play-by-play could be ahead of me that far. Soon said Pacers won over the Celtics, but the Knicks will beat the Celtics next time. Yeah, I can't wait for the next game. It's going to be a long time from now, so by then, hopefully the team would have gelled. We get Mitch Robinson back. We'll get Precious Achiuwa back, obviously some point soon. So the team will feel a little bit different then. Obviously, Porzingis will probably be back by then as well, and that would just be nice. That would just be nice. We got a primer that first game of the season where Boston, gave us that shellacking, which is great. It's great. Cool. We'll keep it moving from there. Now we know what level we need to get to. Yak said, wow, incredible passes too. Yeah, he's been phenomenal tonight. He knows. See, this is the chemistry thing that we keep talking about. He understands the backdoor. It's also terrible defense from Detroit, but he understands, guys, they'll give it up to you. If I throw this overhead pass, Brunson's come to the basket. He's got a little space. Josh Hart, Mikal, they're come to the basket. OG Anunoby, I know I could throw it over the top to him because he's athletic. He's got long arms. He's big and strong. So you get a feel as to what kind of passes you're going to be able to get through when it comes to your teammates as the season goes on. He'll feel it. Mark said JB with a 30 bomb so far. Isaiah Gardner, what's up, Isaiah? Mitch will be back too. Yeah, Mitch should be back in January, February, around that time. I say February, and if he comes back earlier, cool. All right, here we go. We're checking back into the game. 8:25 to go here in the third quarter. Knicks with a 29-point lead. They're trying to extend it even further. This has itchy. Here we go. We're back into it. Ivy has it up top. Gets it over to Cunningham, coming off the screen. Gets open for a straightaway three, and he knocks it down, like we said. They get hot from three. They can make it into a game. They can. Back down to 26. Brunson bringing it down, being guarded by Hardaway. The Knicks are making shots, though, to keep him at bay. Spinning, gets it over to Towns. Towns coming to his left. Ooh, hits Anunoby come back door. Anunoby coming to his right. Pump fake, leans in. Gets blocked from behind. Ball knocked loose. And the Knicks are still looking for foul calls they're not getting. Y'all got to get back on defense. As Ivy driving it down, gets blocked by Bridges. Home run pass to Anunoby. He's going to go up. Euro steps down the lane, lays it up with the right hand, gets it to go as Anunoby slipped down. Get up, Anunoby. Don't scare us. Don't scare us like that. But I think Brunson came up with it behind chase down block like that. That was great. Cunningham coming to his left off the Stewart screen. Picks his dribble up, gets it over to Ivy. Ivy has it up top, steps back, puts up the three over Bridges. He wants them to shoot that three, and Ivy makes him pay by knocking it down. Brunson bringing it down. 25-point game. Detroit trying to chip away at the lead. Brunson pocket pass to Towns, who's coming down the lane, kicks it over to Bridges in the corner, open for a three. Oh, this is just beautiful offense. Pick and roll between Brunson and Towns. Brunson hit the pocket pass to Towns. Towns on the short roll, hitting Bridges in the corner. That's the vision right there. That's the vision. Cunningham bullying his way to the basket. Can't get it to go down. Towns with a big, strong rebound. Anunoby bringing it down in transition. Has it up top. Leaves it off for Towns. He lost the handle. And here comes the Pistons coming the other way. So he giveth and he taketh Karl Anthony Towns. Bad turnover there from him. Harris has it up top. Leaves it off for Cunningham. Bridges guarding Cunningham. Coming to his left, off of a couple of screens. Bridges sticking with him. Great defense from Bridges. Cunningham gives it over to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Mid-range jumper over Towns off the handoff. Gets it to go down. Cunningham heating up a little bit here. 88-62. But the Knicks still holding on to that lead, man. 26-point lead. They're not giving it up. Not giving them any inch. Brunson driving all the way down to the basket. High with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Good contest from Stewart. Brunson takes a tough fall. Ivy driving it down, kicks it in the corner to an open Hardaway Jr. for a three, and he gets it to go down, and there the three's going down. Tom Thibodeau calls yet another timeout. He's seen enough. Halfway through the third quarter here, and it's a 23-point game. They're not going away quietly. They're not roaring back into this game, but they're not going away quietly at all. $3GB said, do you think there will be a point where we use both Mitch and Cat on the floor at the same time? I would be surprised if they don't trade Mitch and he's on the team. I would be surprised if they don't try it. Because same thing happened with Gobert, where it's like you have to have Gobert in the game because, one, you're paying him a ton of money, and you traded a bunch of assets for him, obviously, but like he's too good to play 15 to 20 minutes a night or 15 minutes a night. He's one of the best generational defensive level player, generational rim protector, Gobert. But you can't play Karl Anthony Towns like 15 minutes, obviously, because he's a generational offensive talent at the center spot. So like you're going to have to play them both at the same time. And I wonder if Tom Thibodeau is going to be like, well, I want my rim protecting, dominant, rebounding center, Mitchell Robinson. And obviously I want Karl Anthony Towns out there. It's just going to be interesting. I think they will play together. I think the biggest question and interesting point will be is if Mitch comes back and he looks pretty good, are they going to like immediately look to flip him for things? And just say like, well, Precious Achiuwa is fine enough as a backup big because we're going to be playing Karl Anthony Towns 40-plus minutes a night in the playoffs anyway. So we don't really need Mitchell Robinson as a big. I get the sense they really just want to play Towns at center, that they're comfortable with that. But we'll see. I think the biggest question is, what do you do with Mitchell Robinson? Do you trade him or do you leave him on the team? And if you have him on the team, I would assume that you will see Karl Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson minutes at some point. You will see it throughout the game. I don't think they'll go to it as often as Minnesota had to go to it with Gobert and Towns. But I think you will see Gobert and Robinson if Robinson remains on the team. I hope he does. And I do think that lineup would work out. Robinson's too good of a rebounder, too good of a defender for it not to work out. Like, they wouldn't really give up too many points, you know? Isaiah Gardner said, how's Boston close with the Hornets? They should be blowing them out. Hornets aren't that bad. They're good. They're pretty good. You got to beat that team, man. It's tough. Yak said hardly noticed Duren. Yeah, Towns is doing a great job of keeping him out of the game. Absolutely great job from him to keep him out of the game. Brunson bringing it down. Hardaway guarding him full court. Brunson has it up top, coming to his left off a Town screen. Stops, kicks it over to Josh Hart, hands it back off to Brunson, coming to his right, off the handoff, stops, steps back, puts up the mid-range jumper, gets it to go. JB's been feeling it all night. It's one of those nights for him. Mark said, I think Mitch will be traded, sadly. Yeah, I do too. I do too. He's my favorite player on the team. I hope they don't. But you just get the feeling that he's their best trade chip remaining, and they need depth. They need depth. Catch and fire for Cunningham on the right wing for three. Hit the front of the rim, but a soft touch for Cunningham. Hit the front of the rim, bounced up, and he got it to go down anyway. 90-68, 22-point game. And it's close. A lot closer than you want it to be. Towns has it up top. Hit Bridges, come back door. Hit Anunoby. They swing it over to Hart. Hart swings it over to Towns, wide open for three. Oh, he doesn't take the three. He pump fakes, driving it down. Last second, kicks it over to Bridges in the corner, open for three, and he rattles it in, baby. He rattles it in. This is the vision. This is the vision when you made that trade. This is what you want to see. Cunningham has it up top, coming to his right off the Stewart screen, snaking it, coming to his left, puts up the mid-range jumper, got the open space, can't get it to go down now. Towns with the rebound. Anunoby slow to get up after he slipped and fell. Josh Hart dribbles right into a double team, saves it over to Brunson. Brunson driving it down, putting his head down, kicks it up top. Anunoby as the trailer for a three, straight away. Got it to go, baby. Can't leave anybody open. It's a beautiful thing to see. Harris bringing it down, crossing over to his right, behind the back, leaves it off for Beasley, driving to his right, gets caught in the air. Brunson with the hand, saves it over to Josh Hart. Another steal. The defense is there, baby. We're picking it up. Josh Hart bringing it down. Cross-court pass to Bridges. Another catch-and-fire three. No dip three. You rarely see that from Bridges. A no-dip three from Bridges. Can't get it to go, though. It was way off, actually. Harris gets it over to Hardaway, back to Harris. Harris being guarded by Bridges. Quick crossover to his left. Stepping back. Now leaning in. Now he has him in the post. He's backing him down. Bridges does a good job poking it away. Harris is going to continue to back him down. Now he kicks it out to Stewart, who puts up a left wing three. That's the guy you want shooting. He can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Josh Hart battling Cunningham. Bridges ends up with it. Here comes Brunson. Pushing the lead up. 96-68. Brunson snaking the pick and roll, coming to his right. Stepping back. Now over to Towns. Towns at the foul line. Stops. Leans away. One-legged fall-away jumper. Can't get it to go. Stewart hit the floor. And here comes Harris off the miss. Cunningham behind the back. Anunoby jumps right into it. Anunoby is a demon. The second you are near him, he's like, the ball's here. The second you dribble near him, if you're over there and you dribble near him, he's like, the ball's here. Immediately. Immediately. He's like got a sixth sense for it. Towns subbing out here with 21-7. Great game from Towns so far. Also a handful of assists from him. Josh Hart also subbing out for McBride. And then they turn it over. McBride with the steal. He's going to go all the way and throw it down with two hands. Yes, sir, Deucey. Yes, sir. Get into it. I've had the timer running the whole time, but we are now 3 minutes to go. Duren has it up top. Inside pass. Bridges tips it away. Terrible pass from Duren. Anunoby picks it up. Here comes Bridges. The Knicks are causing turnovers. Bridges bringing it down. He's going to put, who is that? Beasley in the post. Stopping, turning, fading. Looking like Kobe out there. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound is Sims, and then he fouls Duren fighting for it. What did I want to look up? 98-68. The Knicks pushed it back up by 30. That's what we wanted to see, and that's what they did. Ivy has it on the right wing. Gets it over to Fontecchio, who's checked back in. Now they feed Harris in the post on the right wing, backing down OG. It's not really a matchup I'd want to exploit. Harris stops, turns, fades, and does knock it down over OG. It's not really a matchup I'd want to go to time and time again, but worked out in their favor that time. Brunson driving it down, has it up top. Coming to his left off the sim screen. Pulling it back over to McBride. They swing it over to the Bridges. Swing through to his right. Stops in the mid-range. Fall-away jumper. Can't get it to go. Duren with the rebound. Here comes Ivy. Ivy has it up top. Cross-court pass. Fontecchio puts up the left corner three. Way off. Can't get it to go. McBride comes in for the rebound. He's bringing it down. He's putting his head down. He's pushing the pace a little bit. Now he's going to attack Duren all the way. He's going to pull it back out. Up top to Bridges. Crossing over to his right. Driving it down. Goes to his floater. Off glass. Can't get it to go. Sims can't get the rebound. Now it's a 1-on-2. McBride's got to guard 2 defenders, and Fontecchio gets an easy layup out of it. Tom Thibodeau calls the timeout. What are we doing? Not getting back on defense. Come on, yo. Under 2 minutes to go, yo. Mark said I need a Knicks hat throwback to last year. 98-72 with under 2 minutes to go here in the third. 26-point game still. The Knicks have done a good job to stave off Detroit here, who I think they played much better here in the second half. It just hasn't mattered, you know? Stovjanek said, not Sims. Damn you, Tibbs. Big Tass said, Sims, can you grab a rebound, please? Come on, man. And then he's trying out there. He's trying out there. I don't think he's done anything wrong per se, but, like, sure, he hasn't. He's been in position to sort of get his hand on some rebounds, and he hasn't. But, like, we could have this conversation time and time again. I'm down with the Huck Porty Hive. Right? I'm down with the Huck Hive. But Sims has been perfectly fine. Listen, I think Huck Porty can do a better job. But Sims hasn't given Tom Thibodeau a reason to sort of go away from him yet. But Mark said Huck and Kolek. We should see them in the fourth quarter at some point. And hopefully Tom Thibodeau's like, oh, they're not bad. They're ready to go, man. Mark said we need a rookie fourth quarter. That's what I'm looking forward to, Mark. That's what I'm looking forward to. All right, here we go. We're back into it. Brunson bringing it down. Gets it over to McBride. McBride, jab step. Gets it over to Brunson on the left wing. Jab step. Coming to his right off the sim screen. Puts up a dribble pull-up three. Oh, my goodness. He's not missing today, guys. He's just refusing to miss. I wanted to look at how many points he has. He's 36 points. Thank you, MSG. Ask and you shall receive. They hit Ivy cutting back door, lays it up and in on McBride. Good pass from Dern. 101-74. Brunson bringing it down against Ivy. Gets it over to McBride. McBride has it up top. They're going to look to get it back to Brunson on the left wing. He's feeling it, so they're going to look to play through him. Brunson coming to his right. Hits it over to Anunoby, driving to his right. Cutting down the lane, stops, turns, kicks it out. Josh Hart, left wing for three. Get it in on the party, Josh. And Josh Hart gets in on the party. Back up by 30 just like that. McBride almost coming up with a steal, but Ivy has it up top, able to save it. Ivy stopping, turning, spinning, dancing around the Dern screen. They bring a double team. They kick it out. Ball was tipped. Ball was tipped. The referee initially ruled it backcourt violation, but the ball was tipped, so the ball's going to go back to Detroit here. 40 seconds to go. Ivy dribble pull-up three. So the shot clock was winding down. Can't get it to go. Here comes Brunson, bringing it down, has it up top. Leaves it off for Anunoby. Catches, pump fakes, driving to his right, blown by the defense. Ball got pucked loose, but Josh Hart picks it up, leaves it off. Anunoby straight away. Pump fake, one dribble to his left, puts up the three. Comes up short. Dern with the rebound. 20 seconds to go. Dern bringing it down, has it up top. Gets it out to Ivy, being guarded by McBride. McBride hounding Ivy the whole time he's in the game. McBride is hounding Ivy. Ivy coming to his left off a good Dern screen, but it's out by the half-court line. And then finally, McBride gets called for a foul, being too aggressive. Guarding that. GP said JB's shooting to go past 44 points. Yeah, he's trying to go point for point with Towns right now. It's like, hey, don't forget Towns. It's still JB time. Ivy trying to split the defense. Ball gets poked away. Bad decision from Ivy. Hit ahead to Anunoby. And that's the end of the quarter. Anunoby did bank in that three there. But it was after the buzzer. Much after the buzzer. But that's going to be the end of the third quarter. The Knicks with a 30-point lead, man. That's what you want to see. Going into the fourth quarter with a 30-point lead. Hopefully we get to see some of the bench guys. Can we see the rookies? Can we see the rookies? Mark said Knicks have been getting into the passing lanes very effectively tonight. Yeah, they have been. Detroit just not doing a very good job of moving without the ball. They don't have very good player movement tonight. And the Knicks are playing them passing lanes, and Anunoby's a demon in the passing lanes. So is Josh Hart. So is Bridges. So is McBride. And it's just a recipe for disaster against Detroit right now. They keep pointing out on the broadcast that for the past 3 games, all 5 of the Knicks starters have been in double figures. They're on the way to 4 games in a row of that tonight. The issue, the only player who doesn't have double digits right now, is Josh Hart with 9 points. So we need one more basket or a free throw from Josh Hart to get up to 10 or 11, and then we can sit the rest of the starters. But the final box score, hopefully for the starters, we'll see. Tom Thibodeau's a psycho. He could come out to start the fourth quarter with those guys. You know he will. You know he can. You know he shouldn't, but he probably will. Elizabeth Blatch, what's up, Elizabeth? Happy to see it. Just got in the game. We looking good. Oh, this game has been over for a while. I tipped my cap to the Pistons who tried to fight back, but the Knicks are just too good for them, especially on a night where they're hitting their shots the way they are. But you can see where the feisty is. It just isn't. It's not mattering tonight. Soon said Sims really likes Sims for some reason. I don't think he likes Sims at all. I think he will rely on the veteran over the rookie 9 times out of 10. I think that's the case. Kwame Robinson said they just need to play and build up that chemistry. That's all it is, Kwame. I'm right there with you. I think that's all it is. There's something I keep wanting to check, and I keep forgetting. All right, here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. I'm going to run ads one more time, and then we're done for the night, y'all, because I missed it in the first quarter. There we go. And we're done. We're done with ads the rest of the night. Let's get through this fourth quarter, y'all. Here we go. Who's that? Beasley up top, pump fakes. Anunoby sticking with him. He's driving to his right, stops, turns, puts it up, floater. And a travel on Beasley as he gets the worst of it. Looks like he hit his head on the court. So ball going the other way. I mean, attacking Anunoby off the bounce just doesn't seem like a smart thing you want to do, you know? Mark said JB is out. Good. Hopefully he's done for the night. Hopefully he doesn't come back in. Yes, we come out with Campaign, McBride, Hart, Sims, and Anunoby. McBride up top coming to his right off a Sims screen. Driving it down, cross-court pass to Payne. Somehow made it through. Back to McBride up top, pump fakes, pulling it back. Now puts up the 3, contested. Oh, nothing but net for Deucey. Deuce hit him with the jab. Hold on. Ooh, pull back. Knock down the jumper. Ivy up top gets it over to Holland, driving it down the rookie. And the last second trying to save it over to Duren. And they call it out of bounds on Duren. The refs are going to talk about it, though. They're going to keep it here with Detroit. Out of bounds on Sims. Karen said Pistons are getting better, but not good enough to beat the Knicks. Yeah. I mean, they've been feisty all season as Josh Hart tips another pass, and McBride grabs it. Didn't go out of bounds. Literally, everybody just stopped playing. Josh Hart bringing it down. Josh Hart's in the game. Hopefully, he can get one more basket. That's what we were looking for. Campaign coming to his right off a Sim screen. Leaves it off for Josh Hart. Josh Hart on the right wing, feeds Anunoby in the post. It's a bad pass, poked away, but Anunoby able to grab it, save it, step back, fall away, foul line jumper. Off the side of the rim, can't get it to go. Sims fighting for the rebound, saves it, and then knocked out of bounds. It'll remain with the Knicks. Mark said getting better. Can't get much worse. That's a great point, Mark. Once, after last season, only place to go is up. McBride up, catch and shoot 3 up the inbound, can't get it to go. Ivy with the rebound, he's bringing it down. Ivy shot at it, cannon, attacking Sims, going to the basket, can't get it to go. No foul call. Campaign mishandles it. Ivy picks it up, now puts up a corner 3. He's very visibly frustrated, looking for a foul call. Can't get anything as he misses another 3. Josh Hart bringing it down, being guarded by Beasley. Spinning, coming to his right off a Sim screen, gets it over to Payne, catches, fires a 3. Rolls off the side of the rim, can't get it to go, and then Duren fouls Sims. Fighting for the rebound. Sims having an impact here in the fourth. MBM said, okay, Tibbs, you listening? Hopefully no more Brunson. Hopefully no more Towns. Hopefully Bridges doesn't have to come back in. Sasser comes in. Stewart comes in for the Pistons. And then hopefully soon we can get Josh Hart and Anunoby out of there. We should already get Anunoby out of there. Get Dottier in there. But Josh Hart needs to stay in to get one more basket. Anunoby driving it in on Stewart. Step back, fall away, mid-range jumper. Can't get that one to go. Sims, another offensive rebound, leaning in. Pump fakes. Now kicks it out to Anunoby. Cross-court pass to Josh Hart. He pump fakes. He got to put up a shot, Josh. Get the basket. Driving it down. Puts it up off glass. Gets it to go. And all starters have scored double digits for 4 games in a row now. Love it. Love it. That's what I wanted to see. And then Detroit just turns it over again. They're just sloppy and bad tonight. This is not the Detroit team I saw, go up against the Celtics and go up against the Pacers. And this is not the same Detroit team at all, guys. I'm very disappointed in their performance tonight. McBride up top, dancing with it against Holland. Feeds Anunoby, cut to the basket. Last second leaves it off to Sims. Gets blocked by Stewart at the basket on the dunk attempt. And then Josh Hart saves it, because of course he does. And then cross-court pass to Anunoby, wide open in the corner for a 3. Gets it to go. And it's one of those nights, y'all. It is getting nasty and dastardly out there. 112-74 is just gross. That is gross. Fontecchio catching 5 from 3, gets it to go. And 1. Oh, no and 1. I thought I heard a whistle. No whistle. Fontecchio just got the 3 to go. Shout out to him. I really like Fontecchio. He has been awfully quiet tonight, though. McBride has it up top, coming to his right. Leaves it off for Sims. Back to McBride. McBride coming to his left off the Sims rescreen. Coming down the lane. High scoop layup with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Here comes the Pistons. It's a 3-on-2. Fontecchio trying to go right through the chest of Campaign. And a charge on Fontecchio. It was a close one. Could have been a charge. Could have been a block. They ended up calling it a charge. And the Pistons' rough night continues. It's getting real ugly out there. How much time we got left? The only thing that could save the night right now is if Tom Thibodeau finds religion and takes these guys out and finally puts in our rookies. Put in the rookies, Tibbs. Put in the rookies. That's what we're here to see right now. Shroom Merchant? It's popping, my guy. Stope Genetics said, funny thing is, McBride was offensive-minded in the G League. When he came, he averaged 29 to 30 and 10 assists. Yeah, I mean, it was very clear that he there was something there. Just needed the opportunity. Like, look, he was playing behind Brunson and Quickly. I would still, if Quickly was on this team, McBride probably wouldn't be getting. I mean, he would. He'd be in the campaign role, or Quickly would be in the campaign role, and then McBride would be in his regular role. But like, he would still be behind. He's still behind both of those guys in the depth chart. Is my point. So there was a reason why he wasn't playing. But I always said, like, given the opportunity, I think Deuce McBride can contribute offensively. He's just, every time he enters the game, it's in garbage time. He's got no rhythm. He knows he's got to get shots up. And he's super cold because he's been sitting all game, obviously. So I was like, hey, man, if he was a part of the rotation, if he knew he was coming in, I'm sure he would be have much better rhythm and be a much better shooter. He wasn't a very good shooter. I think that was the biggest thing. But you're seeing that, like, oh, wait, actually he can shoot. Jump shot's pretty good. Student said, which team takes the last place this season? Let's look real quick. Standings. Who's down there already? Washington, for sure. They're 2-2 right now, but Washington for sure. Yeah, Washington's going to be down there. I think Washington's going to be the worst team in the league this year. Karen said Utah hasn't won a game. That is true. I mean, worst team in the league. I was going worst team in the East. I think Washington's going to be the worst team in the East. And I think... Yeah, I think Utah is going to be the worst team. Or is Portland going to be the worst team? I think Utah is going to be the worst team. Sure. We'll go Utah. If there is a basketball god out there, he will not reward the Utah Jazz with a they will not reward the Utah Jazz with that first overall pick for Cooper Flag. There is a basketball god out there. Rated E for emotions. What's up, Rated E? John Corley. What's up, John? Just getting off work. What did I just tune into? I love it. It's been a beatdown from literally tip, John. Literally the start of the game, the Knicks got out and just they could not be stopped. And then their defense was fantastic to start the game, and they got off. It was like 39-13 in a blink of an eye. And they haven't looked back. It's been like this from literally tip-off. Detroit did challenge that foul call. I had the timer ticking the whole time as Campaign knocks down a floater. Detroit did challenge that foul call. They did overturn it. It was a blocking foul. Fontecchio knocked down both of his free throws. 114-79. 8:30 to go here in the fourth. Inside pass, Cunningham to Stewart, being guarded by Sims. Leans in, flips it up to the left hand, gets it to go. So McBride's going to bring it down. Josh Hart's still in the game. We've got McBride, Payne, Hart, Sims, and Bridges, who's checked back in for Anunoby. Bridges, cross-court pass to Hart. Quick catch and fire and shot from the left wing. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Out of bounds on Sims. Knocked it out of bounds. Soon said never liked the Utah Jazz. Never. And Danny Ainge is awful. I hate Danny Ainge. Cunningham has it up top. Cross-court pass to Fontecchio. Puts up a right wing three. Fontecchio gets it to go. Fontecchio, hey, welcome to the game, Fontecchio. You've been absent all game. I actually like you as a player. Welcome. Sims has it up top. Oh, you got to hit McBride, come back door, Sims. Now Payne coming to his left off the Sims screen. Puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Sims another offensive rebound. And then gets it knocked out of his hands, and then Sims ends up fouling him. Can we get Huck Porty in here now? Can we get Kolek in here? Towns is coming in. Tibbs is a sicko. This is awful. This is awful. The first time he did it, I believe it was in the Indiana game. It was like, oh, okay, ha, 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 yeah, Tom Thibodeau's crazy. I don't like this at all. Detroit's not really showing any signs, man. It's a 30-point game with 7:30 to go, Tibbs. Don't put Karl-Anthony Towns in with a sprained wrist. This is dumb and silly. You can't defend this. Paul Reed is in for the Pistons. The Pistons are going to their third stringers, Tibbs. You got Bridges and Towns out there with Josh Hart. You got 3 starters out there right now. Sub them out, Tibbs. Cunningham driving it down. Scoop lay with the left hand, can't get it to go. I know Cunningham's still out there, but, it's a 30-point game. You're good. You're fine. Leaves it off to trust your bench. Trust Huck Porty. McBride hit Josh Hart, come back door. Beautiful pass from McBride. Good cut from Josh Hart. Beautiful pass, though. Trust your guys, Tibbs. This is not a good look. I don't like this at all. Like I said, the Pistons game was like, ha, ha, okay, sure, yeah, I see what you're doing, Tibbs. And that was also, that wasn't a 30-point game. That was like a 20 to 25-point game. This is not, I don't like this at all. It's a 30-point game, approaching the halfway point of the fourth, and you got Towns out there. Payne with a straightaway 3, way off, fighting for the rebound. Payne comes flying in. Here comes Fontecchio. Leaves it off for Holland. Back to Fontecchio. Fontecchio in the corner to Cunningham. Cunningham, jab step, puts up the corner 3. Can't get it to go. Bridges with the rebound. So Jenny said, told you Tibbs will be Tibbs. Yeah, this is a frustrating one. Towns misses a spot up 3. Ball knocked loose. Bridges, a mid-range jumper, gets it to go. We're under the halfway point of the fourth quarter here now. Tibbs get the bench in. Tibbs get the bench in. Tibbs get the bench in, Tibbs. You're up 32 with under 6 minutes to go in the fourth. Paul Reed gets blocked by Towns. Josh Hart gets it over to Bridges. Bridges is going to pull it back out. He's going to slow it down a little bit. He's got Holland, the rookie, in the post. Back up top to Josh Hart. Over to Towns. Towns, the left wing 3, gets blocked by Paul Reed. Fight for the rebound. Fontecchio has it. Cunningham bringing it down. He's going to throw the lob to Reed. Throws it down. Very unenthused commentary, I know, but I just don't like what I'm seeing from Tom Thibodeau right now. Also, I have not been updating the Pistons score. It's 118 to 86. 88. 118 to 88. It's a 30-point game. 30-point game. NBM said I'm having a seizure as well. This is not great. This is not great. Hopefully after this timeout, Tom Thibodeau's like, okay, halfway through the fourth quarter, I can take these guys out now. But like, Tibbs, buddy, come on, man. I know Cunningham's still out there. I get that. One starter out there is fine, but Josh Hart's dealt with injuries. Towns is dealt with injuries. Why are you testing fate by having them out there in this blowout? Get them out, please. Please get them out. John Corley said this is crazy. Hopefully this timeout, he'll get them out. Right, hopefully. Hopefully he's not as crazy, right? Hopefully. Stealth Genetics said at the 3-minute mark, he'll pull them. I got a bad feeling you're right, Stealth Genetics. I just hope not. Kevin Williams. What's up, Kevin? Appreciate you, Kevin. Hope you're having a good time, brother. Thank you for the subscription. We are live on YouTube and on Twitch simultaneously with the dual stream. Maybe we'll be live on other platforms in the future, but for now, we're just rocking out with the two here. Stealth Genetics said he's old school to a fault. I don't even think this is really old school, though. Like, in blowouts, you would take your starters out. Even back in the day. I think he's talked about it. Like, I think the thing is that he has PTSD. He was a part of the Reggie Miller 8 points in 9 seconds. He was an assistant on that team. So he's traumatized from that, but then he's also traumatized from, he was on the staff, I mean traumatized in a good way, I guess, but he was on the staff, the Houston staff with Van Gundy, when Trace McGrady had 13 points in 33 seconds to beat the Spurs. So he's seen 2 incredibly improbable comebacks in very short amount of time. So he's traumatized, but there's no excuse for it. It's the Detroit Pistons, Tibbs. It's the Detroit Pistons. Come on. Subgenic said cardiac Tibbs. Big Taz said Tibbs hurt you. Did he take him out? Let's see. At least Brunson's out, right? Most important player on the team. At least he's out. He's going to end his night with 36 points. He's not coming back in. Towns is still in, guys. So is Josh Hart. So is Bridges. They're going to feed Towns in the post. Bagging down Paul Reed. Flips it up with the right hand. Gets blocked again for the second time against Paul Reed. Tibbs, just get him out. Now Dottier, Huckporty, and Kolek are going to the scorer's table. After the timeout, Tibbs, that doesn't make sense. And thankfully, it's a dead ball. It's a turnover, so those guys will come in now. Duwan Cooley. What's up, Duwan? I'm looking to see Tyler create. All right, they're checking in, though, now. Now, Towns, Hart, and Bridges can come out. Shout out my man Paco Dadier. Shout out my man Ariel Huckporty. And, of course, shout out Tyler Kolek, who are all now in the game. Also, Jacob Toppin checking in. Todd said Coach Thibodeau. Oh, man. Look, at least he finally got him out. We're under 5 minutes to go. Kolek has it, bringing it down, coming to his left, gets caught in the air, tried to feed it over to Huckporty at the last second. He's able to save it, but it was a bad pass. Out to Dottier. Dottier up top. McBride catching fire, straightaway 3. Too long, can't get it to go. Fontecchio rises for the rebound. Here comes a young man who I don't know who he is. Not going to lie. Paul Reed hands it off to him. Now goes to a floater over Huckporty, gets it to go. I should look up who he is, considering he just scored. That would only be right. It would only be fair. Give the man a shout-out. Tyler Kolek coming to his left, goes under the basket, leaves it over to Dottier, who's cutting across the lane, and then the last second tried to feed it over to Huckporty. Huckporty now has it, going in, and ball knocked loose. Ball's getting knocked loose from these guys. Y'all got to hold on to the rock. Oh, my goodness. Huckporty tried to go up and come up with a block. Who's that, on Holland? And Holland threw it down. Thank goodness he hung on to the rim with 2 hands. Huckporty came in hot. That's a dangerous play, Huckporty. I know you're trying to make a statement, but that's a dangerous play. Holland's going to go to the foul line for one more. The young man who I wasn't sure who he was, I believe that is... Was that Wendell Moore Jr.? I guess that was Wendell Moore Jr. Shout out to him. Holland does knock down his free throw. Under 4 minutes to go here. McBride has it up top, coming to his left, off the Hug 40 screen, gets it over to Dadier. Dadier picks a dribble up early. He can't do that. Gets it back to McBride. McBride on the left wing, spinning, coming to his right off the Hug 40 screen. Fires a three, can't get it to go. Toppin tries to come in for the rebound, can't grab it. Here comes Wendell Moore. Swings it over. Fontecchio in the corner for a three. Can't get it to go. McBride with the rebound. McBride pocket pass to Hug 40, who slips and fell. Foul call on the Pistons. 3:30 to go. Knicks fan, what's up, Knicks fan? He said if the game ended right now, my score prediction would have been right. Ooh. Hey, look, there's 3:30 to go. Maybe neither team will score. I doubt it, but pretty fire. You were pretty close. Charlie said maybe Tibbs is thinking blowout games like this is the best time to get chemistry. That, sure, but like we got 80 games, man. We got like 75 more games to go. Like we'll have time for that. This is the best time to get chemistry. Try experiment different players with for other starters. We're playing an 8-man rotation. It's a long season. And Towns and McBride picks up get able to draw the foul and Sasser with a nice pump fake. He's got Josh Hart and Towns out there, and both of those guys have been questionable the last couple of games with injury. You know? So, like, maybe those aren't the guys I'd have out there. It's just not a good decision. There's really no excuse in it. You know, you take the good and the bad with Tibbs, but that's just one of the really bad habits he has. Toppin driving it down, kicks it out to Dadier. He's going to settle for pull-up two. He gets it to go down. It's a terrible shot from Dadier, but he got it to go down. My man Bacom getting the basket. Bacom's going to be really good as he ages, man. What a great pick from the Knicks. Paul Reed has it up top. Hands it off to Sasser. Coming to his left. Puts up the three over McBride. Way off. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Toppin has it. He's going to bring it down. Leaves it off for McBride. McBride has it up top. McBride, quick crossover to his right. Stepping back. Puts up the fall-away two-point jumper. Gets it to go. Pad them stats, young man. Pad them stats. Danis Jenkins for the Pistons puts up a three, can't get it to go. The rookie. Fight for the rebound. Kolek ends up with it. He's bringing it down. Hit ahead to Toppin. Back to Kolek. Kolek over to Hug 40. Back to Kolek. They swing it around. Good ball movement from the Knicks. Dadier back out to Kolek. Ball was tipped. So he can go in the backcourt to get it. Kolek bringing it down. Dancing with the ball up top. Coming to his right up the Hug 40 screen. Leaning in. Gets to the foul line. A pull-up jumper. Gets it to go. I like what I'm seeing from the rookies. I like it. Tay-Mac. What's up, Tay? K. Hazy said, and Kolek is on the board. Absolutely. Love to see it. Dadier is on the board. Kolek on the board. We got to get Hug 40 a basket. Paul Reed, a straightaway three. Can't get it to go. Dadier with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Calling for a screen. Gets it over to Kolek. Swing it over to Toppin. Back to Kolek. Kolek on the left wing. Coming to his left. Driving it down. A pull-up jumper along the baseline. Got it to go. I like Kolek a lot, man. I like Kolek a lot. They throw it over the top. Ball knocked loose. Good defense from Kolek. Toppin on the right wing. Dancing with it. Coming to his left off the Hug 40 screen. Goes to a terrible-looking floater, but he got it to go. Everything's just going down for the Knicks. Everything's just going down. 128 to 93. We got a minute to go. A little over a minute, but we got about a minute to go. Paul Reed driving to his right. Now leaning in. Kicks it out. Jenkins, pump fakes, driving to his left. Gets down in the paint. Can't get the pass out. Leaves it off to Sasser. Inside, beautiful bullet pass over to Paul Reed, but he blows the layup, but he did get the offensive rebound and put back Hug 40 with the foul. Not great minutes for Hug 40 here. Jericho Sims subbing back in for McBride. Getting McBride out of there for the final minute. Tay-Mac said Kolek should have been in the game. I think he'll end up a part of the rotation at some point. Because, not going to lie, campaign, he's been feisty. He's been fine. But, you know. Kolek gets fouled by Jenkins. Danish Jenkins, the rookie. Pistons rookie. We are under a minute to go, folks. 49 seconds to go, and then we'll sign off. Not much to analyze here. It was an absolute wire-to-wire blowout. Dadier gets it up top to Hukporty. Almost a turnover, but Kolek able to save it. He's bringing it down. Coming to his left. Scoop lay with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Kolek and Hukporty getting their hands on it. Knocked it loose from each other, actually. Holland on the right wing. Driving to his right. Getting past Sims. Euro steps down the lane. Scoop lay with the right hand. Got it to go. And we got 25 seconds to go. We're going to dribble out the clock. It's a 30-point lead. It looks like we are. Toppin's going to hold on to it. And that's going to be it, y'all. We're going to sign off here. And they're going to dribble it out. Big Tacit, yes, under 100. Let's go. That is true. 98. So you said that player you didn't know was Shumpert? Nah, that's Wendell Moore Jr. I know who he is. I just didn't recognize him because he's not a part of the regular rotation. But that's going to be it. 128-98 is the official final score. Let me update the scoreboard. That's it. We're going to sign off. Nah, I mean, do we want to go through final box scores real quick? Bridges with 15, 7-3. Anunoby with 21, 4-6. I mean, the assist numbers. 3 for Bridges, 6 for Anunoby, 7 for Towns, 5 for Brunson, 4 for Hart. Whew. That's a good passing game right there. 15 points for Bridges, 21 for Anunoby, 21 for Towns, 36 for Brunson, 13 for Josh Hart. Also 9 more big rebounds for Josh Hart, who's averaging double-digit rebounds this season. And then 10 for McBride off the bench. Not much else there. As for the Pistons, we don't really have to go through it too much. 22 for Cunningham, 10 for Ivy. Not a good game for Ivy. 22, 6-6 for Cunningham, 13 for Harris. Not much help for Cunningham tonight. Looks like the Celtics are up 9 against the Hornets. The Cavs are blowing out the Magic by 20 over on ESPN. They just started the fourth quarter. Kings up by 10 on the Hawks. Bulls tied with the Nets. It's an interesting game there. Lakers Raptors. Lakers up by 16. Pelicans Pacers tied. And then we got the late games later tonight. But that's going to be it, y'all. Not much. Maryland Tinsley. What's up, Maryland? But that was fun. It was fun. Listen, hopefully we don't got to bring the hard hat of siren out too much, right? Hopefully we're chill. Nobody can get into panic mode. 2 blowout wins for the Knicks early in the season this year. Saggy Salamander was propping, my guy. How do you think the Knicks would fare in the EuroLeague? Probably be the best team in the EuroLeague. And Jalen Brunson would win MVP easily. Subgenic said Harris back to doing punching nothing. I don't want to slander anybody too much, man. I'm just going to be happy for the win. We got the weekend off. We are going to enjoy the weekend. We'll be back on Monday when the Knicks take on the Houston Rockets in Texas. They got 2 days of rest. They got a travel day and then a day of rest, obviously. So hopefully we can get an easy win there, too. Houston's been feisty. They're decent. They're probably going to be a play-in team. They're going to make some noise this year. They're going to beat some good teams, and hopefully we're not one of them. Hopefully we will be celebrating 3 wins in a row on Monday night. But that's going to be, is that going to be the same time? Monday, 8:45. Awkward time. 8:45. Okay, so 8:45, later game. I'll see you guys there. Hope you have a good night. We expected a lot of nights like this, man. We expected a lot of blowouts. So I'll see you guys on Monday. I'm out. Peace to everybody. Have a good night. Brush your teeth. Drink your water. Hydrate yourselves. Stay safe. I'm out. Bye.